and Sean Belizean wake you up every Monday through Friday on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. That's right, Big D Energy has moved to mornings. Get your morning dose of Neil's tone and Sean's insanity. Weekdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Two Detroit sports legends coming together for the best Detroit sports morning show there is. Big D Energy, waking you up weekdays on Detroit's #1 sports network.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy, right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neil Roll. That guy, Mr. Sean Belizean.
I'm happy they won.
So was that.
I had fun.
Is that a little tone?
No. They needed that. They needed that. I think all the slaps out there needed it. They needed that.
I'm happy for my friends in the chat already. Xavier, we back, baby.
Xavier, I thought of you last night. I'm good.
Have a loss.
Good for you. And that is not I'm going to pat you on your little head. Look good. Good for you. There's some things we need to talk about.
Yes.
But I'm going to tell you right now, he doesn't know this. I have issue with our good friend Riley. I do. I have issue with our good friend Riley right now.
Okay.
But they needed that. Fair?
Yeah, sure.
They needed that. They're done. They're not going anywhere. But they needed that. Max Clark needed that.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
He was really, really struggling. Like, legit.
Yeah.
Get into the Woodward Sports chat. Subscribe. Jump into the channel. If you guys want to skip the line, you can use Super Chat. As you know, JB Smooth, how you living?
Hey, you know, Bentleys, and how do I leave for one day and then Dolly Parton just passed away? How does that happen, man?
Now, you know what's funny? Number one, rest in peace, Dolly Parton.
Totally.
When we were going down south, we stopped at the Dolly Parton truck stop there in Tennessee, as a matter of fact.
Did you ever go to Dollywood?
I never did.
I've been to Dollywood.
Have you really?
I have, yeah.
So I'm glad you brought up the Dolly Parton stuff yesterday. Obviously, rest in peace, an icon. There is no doubt. Did you guys see? And I don't usually get into. Did you see Eminem's tweet yesterday?
Yes.
He put a copy out of a letter that Dolly Parton wrote to him about getting in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Said they never met, and she wrote him that letter. And that's we were talking about. That's a window into someone's character,
100%,
and who they are. But with that being said, so she passed away, and Twitter was exactly what you thought it would be. There were some great remembrance, and then there were some other stuff about Dolly Parton and some of her features.
Some of her features.
Her features.
Yes. All I can say is Twitter never disappoints.
No.
And no matter what you were looking for, whichever side of that you were on, you found it.
No.
Yeah, you found it. And that's all it was, okay?
Exactly.
No.
And now we'll move on. But rest in peace, Dolly Parton.
No
Dolly
doubt.
Parton.
Just, boy, what a nice human being.
Seemed like it.
Yeah, she really came across as just a nice human being.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. So rest in peace about that. Woodward Sports chat thread, that guy. What up, though, BDE fam? What up, though, that guy? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Big Rack Riley, what's going on, man?
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm glad to see that we're one step closer to 500 day. I also love that we finally have at least 4 names to look at towards a GM for our Red Wings team.
We're getting into that today. We're gonna do some cleanup today, Sean. There's some things we got to get into before we quote do the football.
Football.
All right.
But good morning, gentlemen.
Yep. Good to have everybody in here. Jordan Leinhart, Neil and Sean, what Week 0 games are you guys looking most forward to? Well, Jordan, I'm leaving tomorrow after the show to go to L.A. to do the USC San Jose State game, so that's kind of the one that I'm locked into right now. Sean's locked into all of them.
I am. If I had to pick, like legit, NC State Virginia is a damn good game.
Yeah, Hawaii Stanford is mine.
Yeah, that's like NC State Virginia is a good game. Like they are. Like you know, NC State. People do it. They'll make a bowl. They'll be cute. Virginia was an 11-win team last year.
Yes, they were.
People forget that.
They were this close to getting in the playoff, right? That's like legit, Neil. That's like a mid-October game on Week 0. That makes me happy. I'm not gonna lie.
Greg Thomas, we're back Back for what?
Let's go.
Got him.
Tonight?
Oh my God, that was legendary, man. Detroit Gunny with the what up though? One Pride. Good morning, Woodward. Good morning, everybody. Good to have you in here. 500-day incoming. Dante 151. I'm sorry, Sean and Neil. I like the Lions jersey. Now I've noticed. Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I don't because I don't care. Like I don't
get
care about
mad.
jerseys. But I think yesterday when we saw it in real time, I said, you know what? I don't do like the jersey thing. Like I don't lose my mind about how awesome they are. That one ain't it to me. But if it is to you, cool. That ain't it for me. I don't give a shit what they wear. Win.
Yes.
Don't care. Win. Don't care what you're wearing.
I go back to what we said when that originally came out yesterday. Like, if this was 2 years ago, people would have been falling over themselves saying how, hot that is. That thing's fire. All right? It's a little different now because there's some uneasiness in One Pride land and everything. That ain't it for me either. I don't know what else to say.
That is literally the Carolina Panthers jersey.
I don't
Yes, it
care what
is.
anybody says.
What was
It's
it?
very lazy.
Yeah, wait, was it Honolulu Blues? I think their X account is he goes, I did a fire edit of Cade Mays wearing the new jersey, and it was just a picture of him in the Panthers
that
jersey,
was
and you
really
couldn't tell the
funny.
difference.
Yeah, right.
Props for that.
That one was pretty
Dude,
good.
like all jokes aside, that's and this kind of goes back to the fun war. I really, if you like it, what the hell do I care? Why would I get mad at it? Just like if you think the Tigers are done, what the hell do I care? If you think the Tigers are alive, what the hell do I care? Right? It's really weird. People get wrapped up in that shit.
The hype video was cool for it though. Just the unveiling, not so much.
But I didn't like the jersey, so I didn't watch it.
Oh,
It
okay.
makes two of us.
Yeah, for real. I was like, those
not
ain't
watching
it.
it.
And I moved on.
That makes two of us.
Yeah.
I
was
watched
kind of
it.
my
It was the
mindset.
Black Sox that kind of did it for me. That made it really look like the Carolina Panthers.
Well, that's exactly what I wanted.
Why do we get this way about jerseys? And it's new, right? Like, and I want to say it's new, but it's not, because like, remember Sean in the '90s when we had the first teal takeover, like when the Sharks came on board, the Charlotte Hornets, all that stuff, and teal like really took over the world, and we lost our mind about jerseys and everything like that. The analysis of jerseys and uniforms now are wild to me. Like, look, I like them, I do. I like most of the Lions uniforms. But with that being said, Sean, like I don't sit there and like Big Back Riley's talking about the socks. I never noticed the socks, man. Like,
Well, you didn't watch the video.
correct, and I'm not going to because I just don't care.
I'm not going to.
Sean, am I crazy with this?
No, I'm the same way.
Is it a
Okay.
smug? What are we called? Smug and snark or smug and?
smug and snark.
Yeah.
I forgot about smug and snark.
Is that us just being boomers, as I was called on air the other day?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
neither
my
one of
parents.
us are boomers, by
Yeah.
the way. But I think I just don't get wrapped up in it. I
Okay. Fair enough. Woodward Sports Chat thread, that guy, 9 to 5 is still a banger. I mean,
Facts.
it does go hard, dude.
listen. I have no problem. Her version, the original version of "I Will Always Love You," is absolutely phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal. It like it's one of those songs you listen to and it's like yeah, she legend, no doubt about it. Jeez.
Also, too, she took when she let Whitney Houston do like the remake of it, the royalty she got, I think it was somewhere along the lines of $12 or $15 million or whatever, literally took all of it and spread it throughout like her community there in Tennessee. Everybody was made sure everybody was working and stuff like that. When COVID hit, literally sent it to families that, lost out on it. Once you heard about it, dude, it was pretty crazy, all the shit she did.
Yeah.
So, again, West Coast Jesse, 9 more days of work before my Detroit trip. LFG. Yeah. Xavier. Sean and Neil get away with it so much because they're both very pretty. It's called pretty privilege. Sean is not pretty.
Pretty privileged.
I think at one point in time I was. I'm not anymore. I lost that. I was maybe a little too pretty before, not anymore. I lost that probably a decade ago.
Yeah,
I'd say.
that's probably true.
Probably a decade ago.
Scouting to the max. Kirby Dunn. I thought that also. Yeah, people are talking about that. They are. Tev Sauce in the super chat. Day 58. Spin rate Scouty is a less than GM. I will stop probably when the Lions regular season starts. F this Tigers team. They cost me a lot of money. So there's that.
There we go.
James Ref, I'd take the Thanksgiving throwbacks over these. I agree. I love the Thanksgiving throwbacks.
Simplistic.
Yeah, I do. I've always loved them. Greg, I love Dolly for what she was. Now, judging by social media reaction, I have to ask you, Greg, quote, what was she? All right, real quick, and this is very heavyweights of me.
Okay.
The one clip that came around of her yesterday when she was on one of the late night talk shows, it was David Letterman or something, Johnny Carson, I can't remember. They got to talking about her features. And I think one of the talk show hosts asked something along the lines of, what's the most challenging part about having features like that? And she said something along the lines of, and I don't have the direct quote, but something along the lines of, the problem is no one ever knows that I have a nice butt, which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah,
so
she got a good sense of
she owned it,
humor.
and everything like that. So it was pretty good. But yeah, absolutely. Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there. Let me clean up some of these super chats. We're gonna get the things going. Oh, I had one thing I wanted to do. KG's not here yet. The other gentleman did you tap into the Tigers, Woodward Tigers?
I
post
did.
game. Yes?
Normally I do, but you remember when William Wallace was being executed?
We reference it often here. Yeah. Do you confess?
I was like one of those people in the crowd yelling mercy. It just got to that mercy, mercy. So I decided to give my friends Nick and Gordo mercy, and I haven't shown up in their chat in a few days.
Yeah.
Now, if they get a little mouthy, I might have to pop back in, Neil. You let me know.
Okay.
If they get a little mouthy, I might have to pop back in.
And my apologies. I forgot the name of the other gentleman that they bring on there sometimes. So that's my bad. I wrote in the chat yesterday because Gordo was on there with Crash Out Nick and the third gentleman that does Woodward Tigers. I wrote in there. I said honest question, and you guys know when I say honest question, I'm going to ask an honest question. I said, would you send Max Clark down for 2 weeks to make sure he doesn't get to 130 at bat, so he maintains rookie status for next year, therefore is eligible to win Rookie of the Year, therefore is eligible to get you a promotional, first round comp pick?
Yep.
And Gordo, the third gentleman was like, oh, they win and Neil's trying to troll us and stuff like. I was like, no, it's like a legitimate discussion.
It
Right.
really is.
It's like a legitimate
It is.
discussion.
We're not winning anything.
Yeah, and so I want that out there, right? Like, guys, my Max Clark thing is I would send him down for a couple weeks to keep him under 130 at bats so he does stay eligible to win the Rookie of the Year because we all think he's great, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would he be the betting favorite to win Rookie of the Year next year?
Sure.
Probably, except for whoever the Dodgers bring up. The point of the story is, guys, this isn't a shot at anybody. It's not trolling. I'm not trolling the Woodward Tigers, guys. And this is my problem with the Tigers and what's happened, is if you are small market, which if you trade a back-to-back Cy Young winner, you're a small market team. If you are that, then be that. And here's the deal, guys. I don't think that they understood this part about the rules of sending him back down. If he wins Rookie of the Year, he gets to free agency a year earlier. He's granted a free year of service time, a service time promotion because he won Rookie of the Year. Do you think Max Clark would be down for that? I do. So, you see where I'm getting at here. And then they started talking about, well, you can just win it the following year with Braylon. And I was like, okay, guy, literally said that. Yeah, literally said that. And I said, guess what, guys? Because you can get you're probably going to get one for McGonigal, unless Murakami hits 40 home runs or whatever. You're probably going to get one for McGonigal. You can get one for Max Clark. And then if Braylon is what you think he is, you can get another one. So you would have multiple first-round picks in the next 3 years. And if you're not going to be active in free agency to get top-tier players, this is your path. This is what so why wouldn't you do it? Do you think the Rays would?
Neil,
do you think the Rays would send down Max Clark to keep him eligible?
Yes. And Neil,
100%.
I said that to Spenny the other day. Wait, because Max is his guy, right? And I am not in any way, shape, or form. You know when I'm being smug, all right? I'll let you know. I'm the same way. I'm being 100%. I am not saying that this kid isn't going to make it. I'm not in any way.
I'm betting on it. By doing it, I'm betting on it.
I think he's going to be pretty good, okay? However, if you're going to be a small market team, go be a small market team. Do you know what the problem is, Neil? Can I tell you what the secret sauce is?
Yes.
And I'm being really sincere. Again, okay, Neil, I'm going to follow your lead. I'm being honest right now. All right? This is not smug, all right? There are more people out there like Riley than want to admit right now. And Riley, I'm not being disrespectful when I say that. I'll be disrespectful to you in a minute, but I'm not being disrespectful to you right now, okay? In the back of Riley's head, because he confessed this to us. You confess. You think they have one more push left.
Satirically, yes.
Okay,
I do.
That's what he said, and that's okay. I'm not gonna yell at you like I.
But yes, I do. I actually do.
Deep down inside, Neil, there are people right now that they can't say it in the chat. If the Tigers win today, watch how many people are back in there. With Melton on the mound today, all right? If the Tigers win today, you are going to hear that shit ad nauseum tomorrow. Mark my words, okay? Nobody is going to jump in the chat today and say, we're alive. What are you guys talking about? We're only 4.5 back in the wild card. We're only 7.5 in the division. Nobody's going to say that today, okay? But there are more people out there that want to admit. So if you send Max Clark down, in their minds, you're waving the white flag.
Yes.
And nobody, and again,
Sean, why would we traded a back-to-back Cy Young winner? You waved the white flag then?
What do you want me to do? What do you like?
Why were you cool with
You're
it
right,
then?
Sean.
I don't get it. They think nobody's going to admit it today. Maybe somebody will, and if you do, great for you. There are people out there like Riley, like my buddy Harry, that legitimately think that they're still in it. There are.
You're right. No, I know you're right. I know you're right.
So
know that I don't actually believe that, right?
When you told me they have one more run and they're going to make this interesting, I literally threw my phone. I'm not going to lie.
You go back and look at
if
those
you had
messages.
Sean Cam on, I just threw my phone across the room and I went and got it 10 minutes later. You know, I didn't have a hat on, so I just threw my phone.
the phone.
No, but you legit, okay?
Just
and
to
I'm
toy with
being
us.
serious. I'm not being smug. You guys, seriously. There are people out there that think they're alive. Well, there are 30. I had that conversation with somebody last night. There's only 30 games left. I mean, really, think about guys, we could go on a heater. Remember what happened in 2024? What if we go 20-10 the rest of the way? We'd be 82-80. 82-80 just might get you in. Yeah, the Tigers are going to go 20-10. A team that's been near 10 under for a large period. They're just going to go 10 over the last 30
And
games,
Sean,
okay?
82-80 is not going to get you in because this is
I don't think it will either.
This is how it was always going to close out. Cleveland's 8-2 in their last 10. They're above 500. They have the last wild card spot.
And Neil, we talked about this 2 weeks ago, even when both of us thought they were dead. Look at the Seattle Mariners' schedule down the stretch. It is cake. And that's why people, when you look at the playoff percentages, even though Seattle's behind everybody in the playoff
But the percentage
chances,
is higher.
because there are a shitload of games against the A's, a shitload of games against the Angels, and then they play more games against the A's, and then they play more games against the Angels because you go into some of that divisional stuff. So, Neil, I'm with you. We did this. Gosh, we were at Lomas Brown's outing, all right? And Maz and I talked. Maz was in that day, and I said, let's be nice. Tigers have to go blank and blank to get to 84 wins, all right? Well, 84, it might be lower than that. Okay, for shits and giggles, let's say 82. For the Tigers to get to 82-80, they have to go 20-10. A team that's been around 10 games under, for the most part, for about 3 months now.
Without the back-to-back Cy Young winner.
Right. Is now going to go 10 games over. Okay. I mean, if that's the again, I'm not going to.
But this is where it all intersects. You don't have Skubal anymore, yet you expect to be the same.
So,
but
Neil,
anyway.
Honest to God, the answer to your question, I believe, this is a theory, I think that in people's minds, that means you're completely just tossing away this season, even though Max Clark hasn't really helped that much, okay? Let's be perfectly honest, you're tossing away the season, and nobody wants to do that.
But to me, you did that when you traded the back-to-back Cy Young winner.
Now you know that I agree with that.
Yes.
Okay. But let me also remind you, this whole fun war started after they traded the back-to-back. So when we were told, you and me were told that I'd rather have Anderson and fill in the blank than Tarek Skubal and Casey Mize.
And that's in print.
Oh, it certainly is in print.
It's in a file stored away somewhere.
It is saved. I do have a safe, and more often than not, I hope I never have to open my safe. But if I have to open my safe, I can open my safe.
The chat's giving me some hope, though. Big Con 51, send him down. Greg Thomas, I would absolutely send him down.
Smart play.
It is the smart
Mitten
play.
Maid, hell yeah, send him down. Wow. Sad Show 7, holy hell, Neil, you made Nick crash out last night. He's like, why the fuck would you send him down? I'm like, well, I don't yell. Like, this is my why is to keep him eligible to win Rookie of the Year so we get a first-round comp pick again. Because McGonigal's a betting favorite. You can just do it again. And then if Briseño is what you say is, you do it again.
That's why I love guys like Nick. And Nick, I'm, again, no smug. The emotion, I appreciate that. I appreciate the emotion. I appreciate the passion and everything. But sometimes you have to take a step back from your emotion and go, okay, that's probably a smart play. And that is,
and that's my only point.
To me, Neil, that's the only play.
Yeah, like it's not a troll job. The other guy on there is like, Neil's just trying to troll us when we finally get a win. Like, no, it's a relevant storyline. You are a mid-market, small-market team. You need to do things differently. Yes. Like, the team that you played yesterday that's winning the AL East.
Neil, can I say this? Because I had a meltdown with my little text group yesterday. I did. I had a meltdown with my text group. And it's not for what you think it is. It was they said to me that I have to confess, because I've been asking for their confession.
Yes.
So they said to me, like the whole group said to me, I have to confess that the Tigers' future is bright. That's what they said to me. And I'm not being funny. I'm going to say this, and if some of you want to get mad at me, you can go. It is wild to me that we're still doing the same thing that we've done for a decade, and nobody wants to take a step back and go, hey, we've been doing this for a decade.
You know what's a subset of that wildness to me? Who's going to pitch?
Well,
and then they'll say, well, Jackson Jobe again last night. And then I would say, okay, well, you told me that you're not into pitchers that have had arm trouble in the past and injuries in the past. And that guy won back-to-back Cy Youngs, and you weren't interested in him.
Right. And I wasn't I wasn't trolling, honestly, and I'm not trolling right now. You'll know.
Nor am I. Hand up.
You guys, the Candyman and Jake Rogers and Daz Cameron and Kristen Stewart and Matt Manning, all these, like, we're still doing this.
Yeah, and we lost one. We lost Parker Meadows. We lost one along the way here somewhere.
And that's what
no one even notices he was gone.
And that's like, and if you're excited, again, I am not telling you not to be excited. Can you at least give this? We've done this for a decade now. No, just wait. No, don't pay attention to what's going on right now. Don't pay it. And you know what we do along the way? I think we give some of these young players a little bit more grace than we give other players. Because, and this is my issue with you, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to read verbatim from, Riley does a great job putting together this show sheet for a second. Job looked pretty solid, okay? 4 1/3, 4 hits, 3 walks. 86 pitches in 4 1/3.
That's actually the opposite of solid.
Is that where we're at?
And
then again, you know what I say? Could you imagine Tarek Skubal doing that? Could you imagine the uproar at this juncture of the season? He could only go 4 1/3? Right when we're smack dab in the middle of a race. But that's, you know what? Because he's a cute little prospect.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty damn good. Can I say, you guys, if you're letting on 7 base runners in 4 1/3, okay?
Not sustainable.
That is not sustainable. You're going to get hit around, all right? You are. And please listen to me. Same thing before you start yelling. I'm not saying it's never going to happen for Jackson Jobe. I'm not. But I think we have a tendency of giving these guys a little bit more rope, and I don't get it.
Fletch lives daily. Does Dolly Parton's death mean I get a Dollywood annual pass refund for the rest of the season? Fletch, no. When you did go to Dollywood, when was the last time Dolly Parton was there? She wasn't. With all due respect. So, no. I can answer that one on behalf of Dollywood.
Is it Pigeon Forge? I haven't been there. Pigeon. It's like right next to Gatlinburg. It's not far from Gatlinburg.
I've never been.
Yeah, I think it's Pigeon
Aaron Green,
Forge.
it's irresponsible to not send him down. There's no reason to close that door for him. And, oh, by the way, he gets to free agency 1 year closer if he does win Rookie of the Year. You know who's because they're like, well, how would that make him feel? It would make him feel like he's a year closer to free agency if he wins Rookie of the Year. He would feel fine about that. He would feel fine.
I would think, and I know his agent would feel
even
especially
better.
the way that the Tigers conduct business. I think his agent would feel even better about that.
Joey, who are you to tell me what's sustainable and what's not? That's true. That's your guy.
Sorry, Joey.
Joey Z.
Sorry, Zaza.
Let me clean up these super chats. We got some Lion stuff to get to. Oh, there's a slingshot comment. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. Stephen Baffey. The Tigers are a team that drives a slingshot. Greg Thomas. Neil, Max Clark is a good piece. Got to have him in the future, so send Max down for now. And, look, I think they're going to try to run the McGonigal play with them. 8 at 120, 8 at 130, whatever that number, comes out to be. But in the meantime, just sustain your franchise. That guy, it's dim, absolutely dim. The Frommer contract is an abject failure. All right, Woodward Sports Super Chats, and we ride on some football stuff. I ain't say that in the Super Chat. Sean, Neil, and the Tigers are islands in the stream. That is what we are.
In between.
Sideless. Hello, comrades. I am here on behalf of the glorious Ministry of Tigers Joy Compliance. You enjoy.
Let's go.
You enjoy big championship win over capitalist Devil Rays. That was elite.
Who was that?
Sideless.
Way to go, Sideless.
Dante with a super duper chat. Sean, I think Dictator Illich told Comrade Maz to strap Parker Meadows to a rocket ship so we can send him to space because how awful he was before the injury that basically ended his season. LOL. Just Parker Meadows was the core, and then all of a sudden he wasn't on the roster anymore.
If you seriously, I do have a feeling that Maz was called to the Kremlin because he's really been digging in lately. And I think he got an edict.
Yeah.
I seriously, I think the Politburo gave him an edict, and Maz has been digging in. He's been digging in.
Detroit, D.C., last one here before we go to the break. On the Tigers, I'm officially calling time! All right, fair enough. We're going to do the football. Where are we going, JB Smoove?
I got you. Let's hear from Planet Fitness and Thrive.
All right, guys. Planet Fitness, the best gym in the gym game. I've been a member there over 4 years. I'll never be a member at another gym. I just won't do it. Why? Tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights, ample room for the stretch, the core work, whatever your workout regimen is. Planet Fitness has you covered, everybody. Over 60 Metro Detroit locations. I passed 5 of them on the way home, and then there's one by my house too. So again, and I know some of you are out there, and if it's not you, you know someone, they're paying $75, $85, $100 a month for a gym membership. To do what? The weights weigh the same. The facilities, at Planet Fitness, locker rooms clean, all of it. You can take your shower, go on it. You got to make it a part of your day, everybody. And what better way to do that than for just $24.99 per month? Go to planetfitness.com or just pull in the parking lot. Planet Fitness, don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
Hey, you need that boost energy in the morning, man. And let me tell you something. Thrive is going to give you that boost of energy. You're not going to get the crash that you get from one of those canned drinks either. This stuff is legit. It's natural. And all jokes aside, I mean, you hear people saying it in the chat every day. It tastes good. Now, I'm a peach citrus guy. That's my jam. I like the cinnamon. I like the wintergreen. The peach citrus, I don't know what it is. It's fantastic. It's packed with the good stuff. It's good for you. It's clean, smart caffeine. You're not going to get the jitters. You're not going to get that crash. You're not going to bloat either. And Lord knows we don't need any more bloating than we already have. Go to dipstop.com. Make sure you do it that way. Why? Because you can take 15% off your entire order simply by using promo code WSN. You can find it at all market Square, and Market Fresh locations as well. Thrive is clean energy. This stuff effing works.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually a baby. I came in with my mom. Next thing I know, I had a desk. But Feldman's deals are so good, even I can sell them.
Right now, get this 2026 Silverado for only $179 a month.
Great, another great deal. Looks like I'm working past nap time.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that. Don't just survive. Thrive.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
You're building a whole combat sports enterprise in the heart of it in Detroit, and that's what I think is the coolest.
I think with opportunity, right? Like you said, maybe you like to punch people in the face for real, and you know, you want to be a boxer, and you have an option there. Maybe you don't like getting punched in the face, and you want to make, you know, you like the theatricals and the storylines, and so you have an avenue here. Maybe you start at one and then want to change to the other. I don't care. I just want you in the building and know that you have some place to go to explore that. Just having the ability to, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it to the best of your ability? And, you know, it all starts with the kids.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
Look, everybody, there's regular sports bars, and then there's Art and Jake's. Nobody even comes close on a game day. 80 wall-to-wall TVs, no matter what seat you are sitting in at any Art and Jake's, you have a prime view of the game. Crystal clear, high definition, 4K, the whole deal. They got all the drinks, 22 beers on tap. They got exactly what you're looking for. An elite stacked menu, everybody. A great menu. One of the best I'll go there even if, like, not to watch the game. Like, I'll just go there to eat sometimes, as a matter of fact. Make sure you scan the QR code on the screen, join the Art and Jake's fan club, download the mobile app, and follow them on the social medias as well at Art and Jake's. 6 Metro Detroit locations. There's one near you. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting, a fine dining flavor.
You know, football season is really creeping on us. We're going to get into it. We're only 18 days away from, like, watching Lions football. And you know what I mean by that. Real Lions football. Not that preseason stuff, okay? And if you want to see it clearly, might I suggest Yaldo Eye Center. You've probably heard the name somewhere along the line. I mean, they've been in business for over 30 years. That in and of itself tells you all you need to know about how well they do. They did it for Mac. They did it for Joey. They can do it for you. It is a painless process. It takes about 8 minutes, and most people have that vision the very next day. They got a great deal going on right now. Think of it as an investment. $19.99 per eye. Again, guys, 8 minutes. Most people are seeing very well the very next day. $19.99 per eye. Think of all the money you spend on eye care. You make that go away. That's what the folks at Yaldo are going to do for you. Give them a call, 248-553-9800 to schedule your free consultation, or you can go to YaldoEyeCenter.com. Yaldo Eye Center continues to be the vision experts.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Balesian, JB Smooth, KG in the building. Big Back, Riley, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. And I thought we handled the Dolly Parton situation well in the open. Rest in peace, Dolly. Great person. All of that. The chat, however, went a different way with it. Austin P. in the chat. And the chat the chat messages reflect the views and opinions expressed by the person that sends them. Woodward Sports does not necessarily condone, endorse, or share those views. I read words on a screen, everybody, okay? The following represents the views of Austin P. in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Quote, would you rather get motorboated by Dolly Parton in her prime or have Ennis Rakestraw work out? Unquote. And as you might expect, that has taken over the chat right now. And, yeah. So,
young Dolly Parton was smoking. I mean, there, I said it. You broke me down.
Yeah.
She was absolutely.
If we're going pound for pound, 70-year-old Dolly Parton for
Listen,
a 70-year-old.
I'm not even, Neil,
smoking.
I'm not even talking about her assets.
Features.
Like, look at that picture.
Oh, yeah, that one that went around. Yeah.
She did, like, wow. I mean, like, stunningly beautiful.
Stunningly beautiful, no doubt.
Are we done?
We're done with that. Yes,
Okay,
we are
cool.
done with that one.
I want to make sure.
We are done with that one, okay? That guy, that's an easy answer. I'm not going to read the rest, but you guys know. Stephen Baffy, that should be a chat poll. No, it shouldn't.
No.
All right, do we really want to do
Steve, you're
that?
my guy. No, we're not going to do that. That's not going to be a chat poll. Hey, we have white guy music coming up.
With Top 5 Wednesday,
Do
as
you know
a
what I
matter
did?
of
Can I
fact.
tell you? Now I'm going to tie two things together. I had this conversation with wifey and my son last night, and they had way too much fun with it. They had way too much. The names of the music that they were throwing out was hysterical.
Shad 216, show the rest of the class, Sean. You've seen it. They're all over social
Hold
media.
on.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can zoom in, but
I ain't say that. The heavyweights a couple years ago had a fan poll, and more than half. Okay, quote. The following comment. You guys know the disclaimer, all right? I ain't say that. Quote. The heavyweights a couple years ago held a fan poll, and more than half of them would, quote unquote, take Dolly down at 70, unquote. Jordan Leinhart. But, Neil, can I interest you in a fourth running back off the street? Woodward Sports Super Chat. And somebody asked this, guys, your thoughts on Kareem Hunt visiting the building. He's an unemployed running back, dude. That's, is solid for his role, but the yards per carry have gone down. Now, some of that's due to roll and everything like that. Would I hate it? No, because you know what's going to come with it. It'll be a kind of a vet minimum price situation. I wouldn't hate it. He's a solid professional.
I love due diligence. I'll say that to the day I die. I don't care who. Do your due diligence. Yeah, let's bring him in. Let's see what he's got. Neil, that's a crazy. They work out people all through the season, right? Like they legitimately. I don't think the average person understands that. I think today they probably do. Let me strike that. Literally, they have guys come in every Tuesday during the season. They're working guys out. Do your due diligence. If you think the guy can help the team, bring him on.
Kev G in the super chat. My new top 5 idea. Top 5 nines. Number 5, Tech 9.
Tech 9?
Number 4, 69.
Hey.
Number 3, 9. The German number. Number 2, 9. J.J. McCarthy. And number Underwood, 9 interceptions. Okay. I don't think we quite have the traction on that one to make that one work. No. All right, Lion stuff. Sam Laporta returned to full team work on Tuesday. That moved quickly, didn't it?
It really did. And I hope everybody can understand when you're talking about a back, you're oh no, I hope this isn't all connected and everything. Let's hope everything's okay. It wasn't a long time. He is integral to what we do here. And it doesn't change the conversation that we have and are going to continue to have. What do you do with him long term, KG? I mean, that's you guys, that's going to come up. We have to have that conversation. We do.
Yeah, and I don't. It wasn't the back he re-injured this time around, was it?
No, it was the hip. But it's all
yeah, I thought so.
For me, and maybe I'm not a doctor. I don't know if you guys know that.
But you notice trends throughout all these years.
Right.
Yeah.
And the back usually begets other lower body because
the
you're
hip. The knee does the calf.
You start to overcompensate.
Yeah.
It's like
Right.
the hamstring and the knee. You start to overcompensate, and all of a sudden there's a little issue someplace else. So yeah, that's a concern. That is this something that's going to linger? Because and Maz said it day one. I got to give Maz credit. The back is not something to be trifled with. It just isn't.
But he came into camp. They said he was fully healthy, fully cleared, ready to go. I think it's just a play it by ear type situation with Sam Laporta. Because listen, we're all big fans of Sam Laporta here. But we do understand that the tight end position, is one that it can be expendable depending on what your team needs are and just where this Lions offense is right now. So we shall see.
Nick J, just kind of wrapping up the Kareem Hunt thing. Hunt coming in makes me think Pacheco will not be ready week 1. Same, Nick.
Yeah.
Same. Like they're not doing it for funsies.
No.
I agree with you. It does go to show you though, like there is like, I don't want to call it running back depth because no one has him on a roster right now. But if they sign Kareem Hunt, I think people would abnormally be overjoyed.
I mean,
because it's a name and you've had him on your fantasy team 6 years ago. And
think about your running back room. You got Gibbs, you got Pacheco if he comes back from injury, then you got Kareem Hunt. I think that's a pretty damn good 3. So
sure, no doubt.
With an improved offensive line.
And money-wise and everything like
course,
that. Like he's going to be very, very affordable.
Yeah,
And
it's postseason performer. He's done it all. So.
And you always have to throw out this disclaimer. Don't get enamored by the name. Like because somebody's
sorry, Sean. Sorry. Take that away.
Well,
everybody should know he's not 2015 Kareem.
Well, and that's
like, come on now.
There's a reason why he's visiting places.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a gig right now. There's a reason for that, and if he's a fit, roll with it. I don't have any issue with it.
They're going to keep 4 running backs on the roster, so
yeah,
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Nicky Dude in the chat, guys. Why aren't you talking about Gus Hartwig? He's our dude.
I'm not
Say
familiar.
what now?
Oh.
Say what now?
Oh, I don't keep up with Purdue affairs.
Yeah. All right.
Apologies.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough. G in the chat. Why bring in Hunt but get rid of TA? Guys, do you know the answer to that?
Yeah.
The Seahawks said the same thing. Like, can we move past that? The Seahawks GM literally said the same thing. If it were us, we probably would have had to get rid of him too. Mm-hmm. Because you can't. The cost doesn't justify dealing with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The contract cost doesn't. Now you get him in at a very reasonable veteran number.
Yeah.
If he's allowed to play,
I think what he's getting at is the issues that Kareem Hunt had. What was it? Probably a decade ago now.
It was a while ago.
And I think because it's a decade, and I'm not excusing it in any way, shape, or form. But I think when it's fresh and it's your franchise, there's a different view to it, okay? Because you can't play the rehabilitated card. You can't, it just happened. You know what I mean? Especially with this franchise, if you've learned one thing about this franchise does not take kindly to stuff like that. They just don't. I mean, that's been the MO as this family, one person or another, has owned this team. They don't take kindly to that. Some franchises look the other way. The Detroit Lions historically haven't been one of them.
Freddie Felt, the chat only acknowledging Dolly's features is an irony you can't make up with a team of writers. Look, Freddie, like I said, Twitter gave you everything you wanted. There were great send-offs, and if you haven't seen Eminem's tweet, it was very, very nice, very nice. Kind of gave you a window into who Dolly Parton was, and then Freddie, as we know. You also get the lowest common denominator sometimes, and Freddie, that's a world and you know it, bro. We talked about that.
It's a legendary chest.
Yep,
all-time chest.
Both things can be true.
There you go.
Okay. Woodward Sports chat thread, Detroit, DC. Kareem Hunt, solid professional, except when drop kicking women in the face.
Oh, we got the moral police in here. Let me guess, you don't take Saudi money either, right?
You guys know as well the fact that it was 10 years ago really means something. I'm not saying it's right. I hope you guys know. I'm Sean Belegian for kicking women. No, it's not.
Right.
Life got you down.
Yeah. Kick your woman.
Yeah.
I do it.
Have a couple beers.
Sometimes
if it was fresh, no way. If it was fresh, I always go back, you guys, if Ray Rice could still go, do you think that Ray Rice would have been out of the National Football League? Prime Ray Rice when all that shit happened. Do you know why nobody took a chance on Ray Rice? He was done.
Yeah.
That's we can pretend. That's the reality of it. If you have something left in the tank, somebody's going to take a chance on you.
And you're not the first one.
Exactly.
Like if it's not from your team or you're not the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone will always be second in this league.
When it's fresh, and I'm glad you brought up what Seattle said, you're going to get rid of a guy. You're going to get rid of a guy. And it's the second guy. Oh, well, we're going to wait a little bit, and then we're going to pounce on it. And that's just the reality of it. If you can go, they're going to use you. I mean, anything really short of murder, let's be honest, it seems to be that way. But they're going to give you a shot.
Aaron Green, you like kicking women, don't you? Come on, Aaron. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. You made me say that, bro. Come on. Woodward Sports chat thread, sideless in the super chat. Didn't the Chiefs cut Hunt at his peak because of those issues in 2018 when they couldn't win a playoff game after that 2015 season?
And then brought him back.
Yeah. So that that kind of tells you all you need to know. Woodward Sports chat thread, get into there, get your thoughts out there. But no, I was very happy though, as what we were talking about at the first. Sam Laporta, full teamwork Tuesday. So until I'm told differently, like, away we go, right?
100%.
Like, good to go, locked in.
Yep.
Like, that's everybody's understanding of this, right?
I can't say 100% for me, only because, like, the back, like, I'm being serious. Every time he takes a shot, I'm going to wince. That's just, I am. I know me. I'm going to wince. But, yeah, all right, let's go. Full speed ahead. Let's see. Now we'll see.
Where do we end up? Remember the other day when we were talking about it? Because we had a reel that kind of did some numbers about Laporta. Where do you guys stand with him right now? Just in terms of, because the contract thing is real, everybody. It just is. Like, he's on the last year of his deal. Yeah. He's an unrestricted free agent. I made Sean uncomfortable again.
It's an uncomfortable conversation. The more these names come up.
I don't like thinking about it. I really don't. All jokes aside, I don't like thinking about it. Again, all we
have
can,
him for 4 more months.
Yeah,
Sean.
all we can do is if you look at tendencies, okay, like the running back tendency, all right, that this is now there's been enough there. There's only one example, okay. We had Hawk, who people can say what they want. Hawk's a pretty damn good tight end, okay. Did we upgrade? Yes, we did. But Hawk's a pretty good tight end. I'm not one of those guys because he went someplace else. Oh, he's not that good. No, he's a pretty damn good tight end.
Always hurt, though.
He has shown that he's not afraid to upgrade when a lot of people, that's what you're doing right now. I think he's going to look at a new tight end. I do. One man's opinion. I do. I don't. The money tree, and this is what we worried about, Neil, the last couple years and why we kind of hoped that we could snag one before we came to this point. There are going to be too many people like Gibbs, like Laporta, that have their hand out right now. Okay, I did my time. Okay, it's time for that next contract. I did my time. And in a perfect world, we would have been able to do this before we got to that zenith where he had his hand out. We took care of him. He had his hand out. We took care of him. He had his hand out. We took care of him. You're not going to be able to take care of everybody. You're not.
In theory.
Yeah, you
but
like
Brad may be trying to come up with a way we've never seen. And that's what I'll qualify that as, because all offseason they did mention that they were trying to get a deal done for Laporta. So I do think they want to sign Sam Laporta. If it was me, I may not do it, and it's not because of Sam Laporta.
Well, KG, there is no may here.
Yeah, I know.
You have him for 4 more months.
If it was me, I wouldn't do it. But I'm just saying, like, the Lions, they are going to find a way to get it done.
But if he catches 90 balls and has 8 touchdowns and
he's too important to your offense. I mean, at this point,
huge.
The way he blocks for you, not just what he does pass catching, but
so
what
you
he
do
does
want
in
to
the backfield as well. I'm just saying, if I were the Lions, I probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to be a dick here, KG.
No, I get it.
Like
but
that.
To me, eventually the line is going to run empty, like Sean said. But the Lions are doing it a different way.
Can I ask you guys?
I can't say that they won't get it done.
Can I ask you guys a question? And maybe this leads into what they should or should not do. Can you do me a favor and give me the order of importance for Lion play? You start with Jared Goff. Okay, period, end of story, right? Jared Goff.
Yes.
where would Sam Laporta fall in the order of importance? Like, I'm not being funny.
It's not Amon-Ra.
He's in the top 10.
It's not. You're talking about within the line.
Let's just talk about
He's
the
in the
offense.
top 10.
Yeah,
Let's
it's not
just-
Panay.
I know. I'm going to make
Yeah.
it just the offense. Just
He's
the
not
offense.
Panay. He's not Amon-Ra. To me, he's not J-Mo.
He's certainly not Gibbs.
He's not Gibbs.
Okay. At best, fifth.
Yeah,
At best.
we're kind of we're getting down the line here.
At
man.
best,
You
fifth.
said he's not J. Well,
No.
clearly he's not J-Mo skill set wise, and we know that. But I think his importance is over J-Mo at this point. He's the second read on this team. It's Amon-Ra and then it's Sam Laporta. In terms of like Jared Goff's favorite targets to throw to, who they emphasize in the offense.
And so now, and I think that's a valid point. Now, what I would ask is, could you go get another Sam Laporta? Could you get another J-Mo?
You know
Possibly.
the answer.
I mean, they've done it before.
Yeah,
Not-
and that.
But that don't mean you're gonna get a
I
top
thi-
5 tight end.
I
every time.
think,
But that's where it fits with me with the J-Mo thing. Is he is something that you can't get.
That's exact. I think
Harder
if,
to replace.
if you do it logically like that, and I'll be interested to hear what the chat says about this. I think if you do it logically like that, just talking about the offensive side of the ball, you're talking about at the very best, in my opinion, fourth, probably
Yeah.
fifth, probably fifth.
Yeah.
That's
around fifth.
So do you act accordingly from there? And
Now,
that's
can I-
right. And trust me, KG,
Yeah.
I'm going back and forth on this.
No, I hear you. Can I qualify this? I don't think he would command top of the market tight end money. I do also think that's a thing because who's the highest paid tight end right now? Is it Trey McBride?
Probably. I can get you the number.
Yeah,
Go on.
give me the number. But my point being that I don't think because of the injury situation with Sam Laporta and the time that you have missed with him, I don't think he would command reset the market at tight end. However, he would probably slot in within the top 5 of contracts for tight end.
Isn't Mr.
Kyle-
Swift like way up the top though? Like,
Kyle Pitts is number 1 at 18 million.
Holy
If we're talking
Kyle Pitts.
he's a hybrid.
He's a weapon.
I always say I kind of go by total cash because you are paying that against the cap. Like some people say cap hit, but I go by cash because you're paying it. So that means that's what you gave him. That means that's what you're responsible for. Maybe not today to your cap,
Right.
But at some point you are responsible for it to
I
the
get
cap. Cash. Kyle Pitts is 18 million. Isaiah Likely is second at 14.5 million.
That's a big drop.
Kenyon Sadiq is third at 13.5 million. That's because of his draft.
Yeah.
Draft money. Dalton Schultz is 4 at 13 million. George Kittle's 5th at 13 million. If you go cap hit, it's Hawkinson at 15.5. It's Kittle second at 14. Evan Ingram third at 14. Hunter Henry is 4th at 13.5.
Shout out Hunter
and
Henry.
Jake Ferguson is 5th at 10.5.
Okay, that's interesting.
Is Kelsey at 12? Why did what's Kelsey's? Didn't he sign like a 1-year 12? I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he hasn't shown up. Contract value overall: Kittle 76.5, McBride 76, Hawkinson 66, Kyle Pitts is 53, Ferguson is 50.
All right, so do you think this is a Jack Campbell situation in which you can get maybe a little bit of a discount on him, or do you think he's resetting the market
I mean,
based on his numbers?
is
and what
he
he's
better
done?
than Kyle Pitts?
I would say so, but
Well,
but the Lions may not feel this way.
Is he better than George Kittle?
No, I'm not ready to go there.
pulled
yet.
up.
He's
I
not better than
pulled
George
up
Today.
No,
I
don't
pulled
think he's
up
better than
Kelsey,
George Kittle.
1 year, $12 million contract, $12 million guaranteed.
Okay, so they're just doing the vet roll.
Yeah,
is he better than T.J. Hawkinson?
Yes.
Well, he's 4 at 66. So that's 17, right?
Yeah.
16. You see what I mean here, KG?
No,
it gets real
I
quick.
get what you mean for sure, but just,
and I know that we're adverse to that
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Like we just expect everybody to just take 50% of what they can get.
No, of course.
No one. It's unfair to want market value.
No,
your agent is
for
a
sure,
dick if you
but-
say, "Hey, I want a market value offer."
But if I'm the Lions and I continue to sign my own guys, I do kind of look at it through that lens. Like, we love you, Sam, but at the same time, we've only had this amount of playing time with you. You've had these injuries over your short career so far, and your production has kind of fell off. Not because of you per se. We know the injuries played a factor, but there are other weapons on this team.
But then, KG, I
you
go
have
back.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
I go
you
back,
have
and this
Amon-Ra.
isn't the same situation, but I will use it to illustrate a point. I go back to the people that say, get rid of Goff's contract and draft a replacement. So what's your answer tomorrow? What's your answer next September at the tight end spot?
Well, I'll ask you this. With this Lions offense as a whole, do you think they need a 1,000-yard tight end in this offense? I think they could get by without 100% tight end in this offense.
100%.
And that's just me. And I've said that, and that's just my opinions on it. Once again, it's not because of Sam Laporta. He's fucking great. We all know that.
But you said it yourself. He's the second read on most plays.
Exactly.
That's pretty valuable.
Like I said, if I'm the Lions,
to you,
only if I'm the Lions, I probably wouldn't do it because it's technically a luxury.
Then who's your second read next September? And I'm not asking you to give a name. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. But yeah, but I would try to figure it out. I would go out there and try to figure it out.
I think if you look at the level of importance, and that's why I asked the question, and you know what it takes me back to? It takes me back to like conversations we had 2 years ago. This day was coming. We talked about this 2 years ago. Hey, this is great.
And that right soon.
Wow. Yeah, this is great, but one of these days we're not going to be able to keep one of these guys. Legit. Like, and maybe Laporta's the guy. Because, I mean, if you look around, who have we really, really lost that, damn, it would have been great if that guy was part of this?
They've signed them all.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they've signed them all.
I mean, we knew Double A wasn't long here. We did. I mean, and if you didn't, we told you that wasn't long here and that they were already building that contingency plan.
He just played so well that he priced himself out of being here.
That's exactly it.
That's how it broke out.
Now, and as we know, shout out to Scout Harris, you're going to put a premium on your own guys. You are. You're not going to think as highly, even if you're the best pitcher in baseball. You're not going to think as highly at somebody else's guy. That's just the nature of the beast because you want to build it in your own image. And at some point in time, you have to make that tough decision. And this isn't a similar situation where you're losing the best player. You're losing a very big player. I don't want to disrespect Sam Laporta in any way, shape, or form. All right? Not. But you're also losing a guy that's probably the fifth option if you're talking about importance of offensive players.
Steve Lehman, look at the first 9 games with him versus the last 8 without him.
It's a huge factor.
That's an argument for Sam Laporta's
camp. Factor.
No
huge
doubt.
Factor.
Big Con 51. I know Neil saw my top 5 suggestion and made a business decision. I did, Big Con.
At least you admitted it.
Yeah, 100. See, this is where I'm different than a lot of sports leadership in this town. Yeah, I made a business decision. Yeah. You're right. Next question. Woodward Sports Super Chat. RG, he's too valuable for our outside run game and what he does in the passing game.
That's why this is tricky.
Yeah.
And every time I think they need to make a cut, they seem to make a signing. So it's intriguing.
This one's really, really tricky.
Especially with somebody like a Brian Branch down the pipe that may be of bigger importance on your defense. So
Daniel Hensley, let's get a poll going. Branch or Laporta? Okay, JB Smooth, let's do it. Who you paying? Branch or right now? Because it's very similar. Very similar. Branch or Laporta, right? Who you paying?
Who did that?
Daniel Hensley.
Good
thought, sometimes
Daniel.
People do your job for you.
Daniel, that's it. I don't want to lose either one of them. I want to make that crystal clear.
I'm sure the Lions don't either.
Yeah, I don't want to lose either one of them, but business decisions are going to dictate it.
Let me clear up these super chats. We'll get to the break. Top 5 white anthems.
Yes.
Top 5 white people songs. It was a grueling process. This pushed my top 5 list to the absolute limit. Never before have I had to factor in this was a 30-minute deal yesterday.
It's so many songs.
I know. Well, you really uncovered.
I got my family involved. Like, literally, I got my family involved.
He saw a council.
Yeah.
Jay Wiley, what up, guys? Midnight's been whipping me, boss. Hey, man.
God bless you, man.
Yeah. Hey,
been
Jay
there,
Wiley,
done that.
I feel you, man. And appreciate you.
Tell me
appreciate you tapping in. Charlie Blah Blah. Shout out to all you guys. This is a great morning show. I really enjoy Sean's ball knowledge and delivery. That makes one of you, I think, Charlie. At least you're in the Tigers contingent. I wanted to ask Sean his favorite MSU quarterback of all time, Jeff Smoker, I assume. Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Tony Banks.
Connor Cook.
Hey.
Love him. Love him. You know why? He was a big dummy with no memory.
It's
He
true,
was.
yeah.
He was a big. He could throw an interception. Like what the hell did you throw that pass? And then he comes back out the nose, and like no memory. He just forgot, and then he'd slit your throat.
Hey, Connor, you have to start at the horseshoe.
Okay. Sounds good.
Spartans win.
Connor, you won the MVP. Well, let me go grab it. No, don't grab it from Archie Griffin. Like that's he. I can relate to Connor Cook. One too many hits to the brain. Connor Cook and I were brothers that way, you know.
Detroit DC in the super chat. Top 5 sets of knockers. Top 5. No. Kruger Daddy.
That would be a
back.
pretty good top 5.
We'll circle back to that one.
Look at JB want that. He wants JB
Hey,
want that
look,
one bad.
I tell you. Okay, you know what? You guys bookmark that.
JB
and
likes
if there's a Wednesday, I'm not here. Do what you want.
Okay.
I don't care.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah,
now.
I will not participate in, quote, top 5 knockers.
Oh, okay.
All right? Not doing it.
Oh, you too good for breasts. Now,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, oh, you too good for titties.
I'm more of an ass
all right.
man, you know.
All right.
Yeah, so. Like,
I am too.
I'm not participating in that.
That's 3 of us.
I am too. Yeah.
Kruger Daddy, jerseys remind me how we didn't pay Greg Olson. I don't know what that means, but that's how it's written in here.
Carolina, Greg Olson.
Oh yeah. That's right. The jerseys. My bad. Yeah, how we didn't play Greg Olson. Jay Wiley in the super chat. Brad drafted too well. Sam's an important piece. No, we knew this day was coming. Maybe he threw the 24 draft in retrospect. Huh? Maybe it was total big brain.
Yeah, right.
He's like, dude, you see this? Hey, racks on racks. All right, we got to take a break. Man.
He was playing.
The feds are getting too close, KG.
Right.
Fizz, watch.
He was playing a serious case of chess. He was looking 2 moves ahead.
Get too close.
Yeah.
Dante 151 in the super chat. Neil, you want to know what I hate? The people who said why they don't want the Lions to just tag Laporta. Here's a projected tag: 17.5 million and 27 for a 10. Dante, the tag crowd that continues to cycle through this in here every single time we get one of these guys, they just don't get it. No. Somebody needs to tell them. I've tried. And Dante, this will be my last time I do this. But Dante, you know, you kicked in. I appreciate it. I'm doing this for Dante right now. For the tag him crowd, the second you offer a tag, it counts against your tag, your cap. Not the second he signs it, the second you offer it. Because in case he signs it. Because much like the Tigers with Skubal, and why there was no market-based offer was because if they extended it, he might sign it. It's the opposite of that. When you put out a franchise tag on somebody, that counts against your cap the second you offer it.
Yep.
Which means poof, $17.5 million goes off your cap the second you extend it.
Bye-bye free agents.
You see what I mean here? If you're going to tag them, and like I'm stunned that anybody gets tagged. That's like cowboy shit.
Oh,
to tag people.
100%.
I'm stunned anybody does it. Because if you're going to tag them, then why wouldn't you just sign them to a 2-year deal?
Exactly.
And if you were one of those guys that got agitated about Brad shopping at the dollar store, prepare to be agitated because that's what they're going to have to do if you do something like that.
Right.
Nothing but dollar store. And I remember certain people losing their mind over that every day. And then those same certain people are the people that said 15-2 Super Bowl champs.
Jay Wiley. Neil, you like chicken breast, don't you? Put it in your top 5.
It has to be done right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It does have to be done right.
Don't even get me started. You know,
no fillers on the chicken breast.
Listen to me.
You have to season them. You have to, like, because it's the only way you can. It's the only way you can get it moist.
You want to know the truth? You got to fry it.
I do prefer frying it, but baked is good too if you do it right.
If you do it right.
If you do it right.
Say, don't smoke it. Now, you know I live by the smoker. Don't.
Yeah.
Chicken, like grilled chicken breast, is hard to hit.
Yeah.
They have to be seasoned. It's the only way you can trap the moisture in
that's
there.
it.
Yeah, got to be.
That's
it. I sound like you. That was pretty learned, wasn't it?
Chicken is different. Chicken is the one thing. Like fried chicken's the best.
Yeah.
That it's to me, it's not even close. If you're talking about eating, okay, and I'm not even. You know me, KG. I want the dark meat.
No.
Give me the dark meat all day.
I want the dark meat.
Yeah, look.
Where are you at, Rihanna? Where are you at?
Bouncing back off that black comment yesterday.
Ella, A. All right, Woodward Sports chat thread.
It was about a 7. I don't know if I want to hear you say Rihanna, but it was a good delivery, though.
Thank you. The Daisy 08 in the Super Chat. My personal opinion, look at Kirby's contract. Might be able to save some money and sign Laporta. And then Philly Lion, package Tesla and Laporta and get someone as much as it pains me. So Philly Lion, let me walk you through this, okay? And I understand, you're traumatized because you like the Sixers and the Lions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Laporta will get you nothing. He's a rental. Unless you are going to pay Laporta, right? And if you're going to pay him, there is a cost of acquisition to you because you have to pay him. So you're not going to give up a premium asset and $18 million a year.
And can I take the other side of that? All the people in the chat that pound on Neil because he has the audacity to say Tesla had some pretty good numbers. Every opposing general manager is going to play the role of the people in the chat that think that's a wasted pick. Oh, isn't that adorable? Oh, he was like, what, your 6th option? Oh, hey, 6 options, 6 touchdowns. That's adorable.
For $1 million.
They're going to minimize his importance, and that's what every good general manager should do. Well, I say it all the time in the National Hockey League. If you're calling me about Dylan Larkin, the first thing I'm going to say is Dylan Larkin is not a number 1 center. And you're going to scream and pout and kick your feet and say that he is, and you go, do you want to play him over my number 1 center?
Yeah.
See, what you don't understand is that's great. That's wonderful. You can think whatever you want. Here are the numbers. Here's his productivity compared to everybody else. And that's exactly all the people that pound on Tesla in our chat. That will be every general manager when you. So you're talking about the desire's not wrong, but the reality is another general manager is going to say hey, can you tell us about that back injury that he had? Oh, and then his hip bothered him too, huh? Okay. And how long's he been in the league? And Tesla's adorable. Oh, really? You want to throw him in? Well, how many passes do you get? That's your job. You have to downplay it. You have to pretend like you're not as interested as you are interested.
Yeah. And you know what? The Lions aren't interested in moving Tesla.
Yeah.
Because he makes $1 million and had 6 touchdown catches last year.
Why would they?
Like I know that because he dropped the ball in preseason. I know that everybody hates him now. He had 6 touchdown catches last year for $1 million.
Yeah, I don't.
Like he's dollar for dollar. He's one of the more valuable guys on the roster from a dollar for dollar perspective.
So if you're talking about getting value, okay, the opposing team is looking at a rental player who they're going to play up the back injury, whether you want to admit it or not. They're going to play up the back injury, and losing a guy that doesn't cost much to you. The idea is sound, but what you might get back in value will pale in comparison. If any general manager is worth his weight in gold, I'd lie. General managers are professional liars. They are. And wow. Neil, I say that with respect. Wow. I would lie through my teeth.
Woodward Sports chat poll, who are you paying? Branch, 88%.
Wow.
Damn, that's the most stunned I've ever been at a poll we've ever done. The most
to that extent, yes. To that extent. I thought that Branch would win. I'm not going to lie, but 88%.
DNC ENT said, "Stop the poll. Have some mercy." And then, all right, before we go to the break, Big Con 51, Pamela Anderson definitely on the top 5 chess list. Now, I'm not involved with that. That's for you guys.
She is all-time chess.
Okay, where are we going, JB Smooth? Where are we going?
Chesty right there.
You said it's for us to debate.
Let's hear from Mortgage Pros, Icon Auto, and I'll tell them about Gold Crown.
All right, Mortgage Pros, everybody. Are you looking for a new job? Are you looking for a career upgrade? Do you just want to do something different? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their company culture at their annual block party. The team loves what they do, and it shows a 4.9-star rating on Google with over 4,000 reviews. Man, that's a reputation, guys. It just is. If you're looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call, 248-416-1361. Give them a call. Tell them Big D Energy sent you and say, you want a new job, don't you? And when they answer the phone, no, don't say that. When they answer the phone. Don't say that. It'd be cool if you did, though. Mortgage Pros. Let the pros handle it.
Hey, want to tell you all about Icon Auto Repair and Collision, one of the newest members to the Woodward family. The reality is you are going to have car issues. God forbid you get a car accident, okay? But if you get one of those, these are the guys that can take care of you. They're conveniently located all over town. Madison Heights, Shelby Township, Pontiac. They've got you covered. They offer free car loaners and even offer to pay your deductible. Just visit iconauto.com. It's the icon that you can count on. Did you hear that? Free car loaners and offer to pay your deductible. iconauto.com.
And shout out to Gold Crown because they just dropped the Royal Jesters, which was in that care package that they delivered to us here at Woodward Sports. But go and check out the Royal Jesters. I'm talking, these are 1.5 grams each. They are quad infused, keep coated, live rosin infused, THC diamonds, and you can't forget about the terps either. These aren't your hit it twice and pass it around pre-rolls. These are the, you know what? About to go home and do a little bit of extra research on this top 5 Hooters list that we're creating
watch out,
a little
JB.
bit later. So I got to do some research on that. But these are Michigan
love the
made,
boobies.
top tier, no shortcuts. Next time you hit the dispo, don't think, just ask for those Royal Jesters because if you're gonna smoke like royalty.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
What's going on? It's your boy Braylon. I was here at Woodward Sports 2.0. I want to send a special shout out to Buddies, and we want to tell you what Buddy has going on. 80 years they've been doing this, started in 1946, and to celebrate 80, they want to give you a deal. Check this out, $10 off any purchase, whether you're in or carrying out over $50. But there's a catch. The catch is you got to use WWS26. That's right, Woodward Sports 26. We partner with Buddy, and we want to get you fed. Buddy's does it better than anybody in the state. Over 20 locations, so they're all around. You can get access to these pizzas, and yes, there is pizza in here. Remember, buddiespizza.com.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that. Don't just survive. Thrive.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
New rule here for Supreme Lending, our squad here at Woodward, everybody, in terms of the mortgage game. You need an expert on your side. You need people that know the landscape. You need people that know the programs because, 1% changes a lot with your mortgage payment. There is no doubt about that. Our guy Chad Piken and Chris, the team at Supreme Lending, they're on point, everyone. If you mention Woodward Sports, you get up to $500 off of your appraisal. And look, that's the the call to action or whatever it is. But the bottom line is more valuable than that $500 off of your appraisal is the knowledge, everybody. They can guide you through the whole process. And Supreme Lending, man, Mr. Allen's family uses them.
Right. You too good for Mr. Allen?
Yeah, no, you're not. Supreme Lending. That's our squad here at Woodward.
And listen, I'm about as mad as these packs are right now, but maybe I can chill out by using some of these great products that Mad Packs is bringing to the table, in particular the gummies. And y'all see it on the screen, the Boom Shakalaka 200 milligram hash rosin gummies. They come in a lot of different flavors, absolutely wonderful. But they also have the High-Low 200 milligram live resin gummies alongside the other great products that Mad Packs has, the extracts, Blizzard packs, pre-rolls, and flour. It's all there for you. So make sure you go to getmadpacks.com today. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
All right, back at it, Big D Energy. Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, JB Smooth, KG in the building, Big Back Riley here, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. It is a top 5 Wednesday. Just kind of wrapping up some Lions discussion, then we'll get to top 5 Wednesday. What?
The top 5 is so...
Top 5 white people songs.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
And it's stunning how many there are.
The playlist is incredible.
The generations that it rolls through.
Yeah.
Each generation of white people have their own top 10, like, white person song list. It's crazy. Nitty Gritty in the chat for no reason. Crotch time with that booger guy. 11-1, by the way. DNC ENT, we need a Woodward Degenerates late night show. We objectify women, put in 12-leg Russian table tennis and Korean baseball parlays.
I'm down.
I don't think I can stay up to watch that.
Woodward After Dark.
Right. Oh, they would.
It'd kill.
Stop it.
Top 5 porn stars. Go!
Right. They not ready for that. They not.
They would do a top 100 list for 5 hours. DBK, now I'm smoking at work. Thanks, KG.
That's my bad, bro. I got to promote the brand.
And just like a lot of Mr. DEI Woodward Gooners.
What?
JB. Featuring JB Smooth.
What'd I do? I didn't even do nothing.
Woodward Gooners. All right. There's a lot going on in the chat right now. I'm going to move past you guys. If you're into that, you can read it for yourself and you can put it out there.
Now at this point.
All right, so we talked about it. Laporta back to full teamwork Tuesday. So I've been told like he's good to go, and that's it, and we ride out, right? So that's where we're at. Okay. Here's the other deal, man. KG, we've talked about him a lot, and I know that there's something to it, Sean, because when you bring his name up, the streets kind of nod their head, and they're like, yeah. Rock Ya-Sin, man. Like,
yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do. It still doesn't take away my fear of that entire defensive backfield.
100%.
It doesn't.
But they're onto something with this guy, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we saw it when he was, a prominent member of the Legion of Whom. I mean, that was another one of those. Do you know? I hate to do this because they're at different levels, but that was a time, like when I think of late season in 24, you all knew the answer. You did. You didn't want to verbalize it, and you got mad at the people that did verbalize it. Like, that team, with all the injuries, wasn't going to fulfill its destiny. It just wasn't going to happen. And I liken that to, because you know what will happen? I know a lot of Tiger fans are mad at me right now, but it's starting to go down a little bit. In a month, you'll all know. Mm-hmm. And you know what I mean by that.
Yep.
The truth gets told.
No, but you know what? Most importantly, they'll say they knew 2 months ago. Even though they killed me, they killed you, they'll say, well, I really know, and you'll forget about it. I know that's how it works.
We're living that right now with the baseball team in town.
That's what you know what? I think in a month from now, when you ask people, they'll say, well, I knew they weren't going anywhere. Yeah. Even though we've had the battle of fun for the last few weeks.
Right.
I've been through so many of these little things where I had the audacity to tell you what I thought was going to happen, and it doesn't always happen.
No.
But I think if you ask anybody right now, anybody in this room, you knew in the back of your head late in that season in 2024 that the Lions weren't going to the Super Bowl, let alone winning the Super Bowl. You knew it. You did. Nobody wanted to verbalize it, and so therefore you got mad at the bad man who said, guys, they not like this, okay? And Rock Ya-Sin was a part of that. And I think people remember that, and then he's been able to hang around. And obviously he's done very well in camp. I caution everybody, the same thing I say every year, don't put too much into that camp shit. Just don't. Don't put too much into it, okay? Is Rock Ya-Sin going to be the same guy with what he has around him now that he was with what he had around him in the past? And what I mean by that is maybe his job's a little easier with a healthy Kirby Joseph. Maybe his job's a little easier with a healthy Brian Branch. Is Rock Ya-Sin going to be the guy that grabs them by the scruff of the neck and says, no, we're going this way?
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, or no, he's going to be exposed. I think that's an important question to ask. So, yes, I get it, and I understand the excitement. And, KG, I'm not pissing on you. No, calm down or anything.
No.
But it's a lot easier to look good and act like I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm working with Neil Rule than I'm working with some dude who's been in his mom's basement for 2 days.
But Sean, here's how I would respond to that. Is with Rock Ya-Sin, I think he's just a good player.
Yeah,
he's a pro.
A pro, right?
That's
and you need people always. They shun this. They don't acknowledge it. They don't care about it. I don't get it. You need You need a certain percentage of pros. Not all pros, not Pro Bowl guys, not Hall of Famers. You need a certain percentage of pros.
Absolutely.
I think he fits that. I think he fits that bill.
And I agree with that. But I also have to say, if you get a bunch of those guys together in a team or in a unit, they're not going to excel. They're a bunch of pros. They're a bunch of good players, right? And you get a bunch of good players together, and more often than not, it's a good team. That's how I do it. And if you get a good player with a bunch of, I don't knows, then you're going to have people like me question, okay, that doesn't change the fact he's a good player, but a good player looks better when he's surrounded by better talent.
No, absolutely, and you're not wrong at all. Like, I ain't trying to, disprove you at all, but what we do have to go off of is the fact that Rock Ya-Sin came in last year really when the injuries began to pile up for the Lions, and you did see him go out there and perform for this team. If I had to compare him, I think the best comparison, and maybe if this is disrespectful, I'm sorry, he's the Gleyber Torres of the Lions. He's somebody that can come in. Yeah,
we're not giving him $22 million though.
He's not going to go out
only
there.
Scout will.
Yeah, of course, but he's not going to go out there and get fucking 10 interceptions or anything like that. But he will show up week to week, and if he's healthy, I feel like he can hold down that corner 2 spot. Now, a lot of things need to happen. Your front seven needs to be better. That way your secondary isn't in disarray and things of that nature. And he has to go out there and make plays flat out. But I think you can do worse at your corner 2 than him, I will say.
I think you and I are on the same page, KG. There's a lot of if this happens.
Right.
Him by himself is, I don't believe, and I don't know this definitively, him by himself is not it's the fix-all. If this front seven gets after the quarterback with the alleged change of philosophy, which I still need to see with my own 2 eyes, and I think you do
that's
as well.
Fair. That's fair.
Then I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem with it. But you know as well as I do, in this town, and this is where people, why do you always have to kill rainbows and punch puppies and everything? We have a tendency to put players like this on pedestals they don't belong. We do. Neil, you know it.
Do we?
I'm not saying that he's on that pedestal that he doesn't belong.
I hear you, yeah.
But I hate to use this word again. I'm cautious that he is part of the solution. I'm cautious that he's part of the solution. But I think we'll find out a little bit more. My job is made easier because of the team that's around me. I think anybody can say that.
See, here's the deal, though, Sean. We're going to have this discussion. I think it was, I think we're kind of all in the same. I think we're all in the same, stratosphere with it.
Yeah.
And week 1, if he gets cooked by Chris Olave,
you got it.
Well, Neil,
you got it,
guys. Right. I didn't say he's Dion.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody did.
You got it.
Guess what, guys? Everyone gets cooked in this league at some point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The league's set up that way.
Yeah,
whether people want to admit it or not. Literally, they want to punish defensive backfields.
No,
They do.
for sure.
They want to.
I see my guy Steve-O baby in here. Steve-O, you know I love you, but KG, the man, got burned by CeeDee Lamb. Guess what? A lot of people got burned by CeeDee Lamb. Check his numbers.
See,
okay?
Thank you. See, people do your job for you sometime. And that's that's what I'm talking about. It's just the dude is a pro.
Yeah.
And I have no issue.
no issue with that.
I have no issue with
And
that.
he should be able to hold down the position until you get reinforcements. That's it.
That's it. No, that's
simple as that.
Should be.
It should be.
I mean, things have to go correct. I can't sit up here and lie. I mean, things have to go correctly. But like I said, what we do have to go off of is him showing up in the face of injury last year. And he went out there and he balled, he performed. So I can't expect him to do that each and every time out, but I think he is serviceable enough to give you some consistency at the CB2. That's it.
Yeah. By the way, too, when we were talking about Isaac Tesla last year, 6 touchdown receptions with a cap hit of less than $2 million. The list was Rashee Rice, Keyshawn Butte from the Texans, and Isaac Tesla.
So
that's the list.
Yeah.
And you like those guys, don't you? The other 2 guys?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Does it mean that he's them? No, it doesn't mean he's them. But it means that he crossed the goal line the same amount of times. And how do we keep score?
Touchdowns.
See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean? And yeah, we're having great discussion. Let's see what the chat has to say about it, okay? Shall we? Mr. DEI, Woodward Gooners, Brandon Allen, I like that, Woodward Degenerates, DNC ENT, The Goon Crew, Mr. DEI Slaughter, LMAO, The Goon Crew. Nah, Neil, join us. Okay. All right.
I'd pop in one night. Well, for sure. What time is this show planning to go? Like after 10 o'clock in the Radioland Safe Harbor?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Safe Harbor.
Macho Man Dan, I would send my kids and wife to bed early for Woodward After Dark.
You would have to.
Yeah.
Not suitable for work or women.
Goon with me, please.
Goon with me, please. I like it. I think it has legs.
The good thing about Neil, watch this. I'm going to try to transition.
Okay, please.
The good thing about like this show is sometimes we stumble onto things. Okay, I'm going to pick a date that I'm only going to tell you guys. Like I'm calling my shot right now. Neil, think about all the people that have pounded you and I for the past. How long has this been? The Battle of Fun is nearing 2 weeks, but even before then, people were mad at me since May. All right.
Yeah.
Let's pick a day, one day. Maybe it'll be during the Lions bye week, okay, in October, and ask people. Like, you knew the Tigers weren't going anywhere this year, right? Overwhelmingly, they'll say yes. Overwhelmingly, they'll say yes. The same people who crucified us day after day after day overwhelmingly will tell us in mid-October during the Lions bye week, okay? Oh, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Like that's always how it works.
The same people that say World Series are bust.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
In March,
well, it'll come full circle. It just at least I'm keeping myself honest, right?
Yeah.
And in fairness, I didn't believe it. You know that. I didn't believe it. Okay, we're a cute team. We'll probably win this crap division. We're not going to the World Series, okay? But that should be the edict. That it should be World Series or bust after what you did the last couple of years. They'll come full circle. That's always how it works itself out, and that's why it was kind of funny. We just kind of stumbled on there with the Rock Ya-Sin and Legion of Whom and all that. Well, it's cute, it's a fun story, all of that. But legitimately, if you're talking about a Super Bowl or bust team, you're not going to win with what we had at our disposal. You aren't.
No, fair.
Don't get mad at me for saying that, right? And it's the same thing with the Tigers. Yeah, there's some cute pieces. You're not going to win with this team.
4th and 60 in the chat. I haven't seen you before. Well, welcome. Good to have you here.
I like that.
Is Rock and the 2000 Lions would give up a first down on that? Is Rock Ya-Sin better than Jerry Jacobs or Cam Sutton?
Yes and yes.
I think so.
Yes and yes.
I think so. And I know where he's going with that.
Yes.
I think so. But I would also add.
Definitely better than Jerry Jacobs.
I think what we had in particular at the safety spot was infinitely better than what we have at the safety spot right now.
Yeah.
I think the only argument you can make is maybe Cam Sutton, but he also played on the Pittsburgh Steelers defense that was very, very good.
Right.
Had a lot of talent.
Rock
Isn't that
and Rock Ya-Sin's $3 million.
That's
Yeah,
KG.
exactly. And Rock Ya-Sin's been a solid 2 throughout his career.
We're on the exact same page. Boy, it's amazing how good a guy like Cam Sutton can look when he plays on a really good defense.
Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing how that works out.
Nitty gritty. My kids got a free book every month. We lived in Tennessee from Dolly's Foundation. They did that too. Sent books. Just sent books to kids.
No, she did a lot of charitable things.
250 million books they sent.
Like literally, she was a wonderful human being.
Yeah, that's what you
like,
hear.
I'm not.
And you love
like,
to hear that.
Yeah,
You
I
do.
mean, just.
I mean, let's see what the chat thinks about it, Sean.
Well, she had a lovely chest, all-time chest. It'll go
Let's
down.
see what KG thinks about it.
It'll
Sean.
go down in the Knocker Hall of Fame. You
That-
want me to lie to you?
Like that's he's not. You know I don't like lying to people. Yes,
You like tits, don't you?
literally yes. I mean when you have conversations of all-timers, she's an all-timer.
Okay, I'm going to go to the chat to try to get this thing back on the track.
Oh,
okay?
that's not the place to go, dear.
Jay Wiley in
Probably
the super chat, right? Like people want to get good points out there and everything. Jay Wiley, Trish Stratus is top 5, and Jackie from WWE.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They deserve consideration, yes.
Jay Wiley also said,
Jackie,
Oh, man, they don't know about Jacqueline. Stop playing.
JB, we got to get top 5s, right?
Yes,
yeah,
we
we got
do.
Yeah.
top
Jay Wiley, you're loved by the outfield is top 5. Chris Putt, Neil Job stuff to me says future reliever. I don't disagree with that. He sent that twice, by the way. Silas, it's simple. If the D-line pushes people out of the way, a mediocre secondary looks good. Suddenly, Jay Love is icing games with interceptions.
It's amazing how that works out, isn't it?
God, I want to see that. I want to see a Jordan Love interception
Boy, that's
to ice the game.
I want to go back to. I'm going to tell you point blank. I'm not in on the Jackson Job love. There, I said it. Now
I
I'm free.
figured you weren't.
I'm not.
I already saw you trending that way.
I
understand the concern.
I want to. Give me more reasons to embrace you. A start against the San Francisco Giants is not going to do it for me.
Sean, all I will say is just give him the rest of this year.
1,000%.
We can reapproach it.
Yeah.
But he needs to get back.
I'm not burying him. I'm not putting him in a. I was wrong about Casey Mize.
Yeah.
Like Casey Mize to me was just a guy. He's a major league guy. He was an arm. Casey Mize had a really good year for the Tigers. His numbers were comparable to Tarek Skubel's, and if you don't believe it, look it up. At this point right now, okay, I'm done with hype. I am done with people telling me that Max Clark is going to be great because he's got aura. I'm done with it. Like I can't explain to you how fucking done I am with prospects. I'm done with it, okay? But I'm also not saying that they're going to be shit. Like, and that's what people don't want to hear.
Right.
You have to prove greatness to me. I am not just going to, thou art knighted great. I'm not that guy. You have to show me greatness, okay? If you want me to get really excited about you, you have to show me greatness. And so, let me be crystal clear. I'm not saying that Jackson Job is a bust. I'm not saying, but I've pumped the brakes a long time ago on he's the next great arm for the Tigers. How's that?
Shad 216. Woodward Gooners is just the heavyweights. Lord, man.
We already got that show. Yeah. Shout out to heavies.
Easy's in the chat. WTF did I just walk into? LOL.
Some bullshit.
No, Eric Allen, I will not read your message about, quote, bottles of lotion and boxes of tissues.
All right.
I will not do that. Kajobi, who TF said goon with me, please? No, there were people in the chat that said that. No, Cali Max, I don't think they will call it, quote, Woodward Night Peckers. I don't think they will do that.
Woodward Peckers? I mean, I can make it work.
Shad 216. The heavies immediately are getting immediately are getting rebranded to Woodward Gooners. Take that up with them. 5 to 7.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Shad, send that to them.
I do like the Woodward After Dark idea. Though.
I do.
I really do.
I do too.
That would destroy. It would.
They not ready for that, bro.
We will not.
Yeah, Woodward Nights was totally different.
No nitty gritty. We are not doing, quote, top 5 milkers. We're not doing that.
We will when Neil leaves, though.
Kajobi, Cam Sutton is a terrorist.
All right.
Okay, I think that's enough. Let's take the break.
This is why you don't go to the chat. Right, that wasn't the place.
Sometimes you great pull.
Top 5 Wednesday when we come back. Top 5 white people anthems.
JB, please stay for this list. Bro.
Jay Wiley, somebody
got
check.
enough time. All right,
I'm here. I got time.
Jay Wiley in the super chat. Somebody check Sean's blood pressure. It's high, and it's a lot of validity to what he said.
Thank you. That's all I ask. No, Neil, all jokes aside, that's all. Get mad at me, yell at me, but at the end of it, just go, okay, he made sense or he was right. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, you don't have to tell me. I'll tell you. If I'm wrong about something, I'll tell you. I promise you.
Blow me 6769. Sean, how bricked are you for Saturday? Yes.
I'm telling you, you guys, it's one of my favorite days of the year. That is not hyperbole. That is like, I get to go to my beloved cider mill on opening day. And then I get to go home, and somehow magically my pants always end up off.
Damn.
And I get to watch college football at noon.
EX27, Neil, the chat will never steer you in the right direction. Jesse Adams, this chat is the best. LOL, Neil Rule. And then right above that, it's I was crazy for Kelly Kapowski and Topanga. So there you have it.
Topanga had a nice set.
Yeah.
I don't think she's an all-timer, but she had a nice set.
She's an honorable mention.
Okay, Gooners. Jordan Leinhardt in the super chat.
No shade.
Top 5 one-hit wonders. Yeah, we should probably look into doing that one as a matter of
fact. Dude, the outfield one takes me back to like a different era. Like you go again. The White Club, KG.
Oh, okay.
When you would hear the beginning of that stupid song by the outfield, every single person in the bar, "Take me on a vacation far away." There's more validity to that than any of us want to admit.
Oh, they absolutely did. All right, let's take the break. Top 5 Wednesday when we come back. Where are we going, JB Smoove?
Let's hear from Water Hazard and then Buddies.
All right, Water Hazard, everybody. That's right. The very first canned vodka cocktail from the good folks at Founders. Everything they've ever made slaps. That's a fact. So there you go. It's a vodka-based cocktail, 5% ABV. That's citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. You can serve it over ice, throw a lemon, lime, whatever you want in there. And best of all, you can get $5 cans of it at any Art and Jake's locations in Michigan on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, everybody. Water Hazard from Founders. Please drink responsibly.
Look at it. Hey, what are you doing on Saturday? Did you know college football starts? Did you, Slugger? Yeah, college football starts. Did you know Buddies opens at 11? I knew that, and I'm telling you right now that it opens at 11. What might be something good to eat the day that college football starts? I have a suggestion. How about Buddies? How about that deal? $10 off your order of $50 or more simply by using that code right there, WWS26. Can you imagine having that? Look at it. Could you imagine having that bad boy sitting right in front of you? Because this deal is good for dine-in or carry-out. It is the original Detroit-style pizza. You hear that term everywhere. It's Buddies. Buddies invented the entire genre. There are 20 locations near you. All you need to do is go to buddiespizza.com to find the one closest to you. One day I'm not going to say anything when I do this read. I'm just going to point at it. Look at it. Tell me that you don't want that. That's a great meal to have as we welcome college football back into our awaiting bosom. And you can welcome Buddies with it as well. Buddies Pizza, the Detroit original.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
A network for the city, by the city. Woodward Sports is Detroit Sports.
Neil Rule here for Founders All Day IPA, a legend in the game. 15 years, as a matter of fact. They define the session IPA category. Citrusy, crisp, and refreshing with a perfectly balanced taste. 4.7% ABV. It's built to go the distance the entire game. As the battle of fun rages on, crack open an all-day IPA, right? $5 shorts at any Art & Jake's in Michigan. Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. All-day IPA from Founders. Please drink responsibly. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, JB Smoove, KG, Big Back Riley here in the house. That's the squad, everybody, moving forward for a long time. So this is it. Real quick, super chat. Jay Wiley, inaugural Pants Off Sean Day, week 0, with buddies.
That is
I'm going to take a picture. Like,
not under your pants down, please.
Not with the pants down.
Okay, good.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna take a picture of like where I set up shop on college football Saturdays. I'll take a picture. I'll have a couple buddies in front of me, like no doubt.
Chris Putt in the chat. I am bricked at Maitland Ward's career evolution. Mr. D.I. Slaughter. This goes to KG. KG, where does Butte Talk legend Cherokee rank on top 5 Buttes?
Oh, man, they not ready for that convo, Slaughter, man. Shout out to my guy, D.E. Slaughter. But, yeah, they not ready for Cherokee the ass conversation. They not. She's up there, though. All-time great.
Dante 151. Neil, did you see Bray's impression of the lion? I did not, as a matter of fact. I missed that. Which, judging by the tone of your question, it's probably good.
Yeah, that's how crazy. I had to check that out.
Yeah.
You know what was pretty cool yesterday? Like the fallout from your conversation about Braylon Edwards, because it's not very often you can unite Michigan State fans. That was one of
even
those
the
things.
Michigan State fans were like, "Come on, bro."
Listen, after he ruined Halloween 2004, I have no choice. But yeah, I mean, if he's not a college football Hall of Famer, who is?
But I do that at the beginning of every college football year.
You do, yeah.
And every time I do it, I get like more angry at the dumb of it all.
Yeah, the fact that it's taken another year.
Well, dude, and then like somebody's like, "Well, this has to happen," and I don't care.
Figure it out.
You have a college football Hall of Fame. He's not in it. Your college football Hall of Fame is dumb if he's not in it.
That's a fact.
It's weird.
You like honoring the best, don't you?
Yeah. You want the best ever?
It's kind of funny because, like, Neil, afterwards, I like looked at some of the names on there, and I'm not disrespecting them. Braylon Edwards had a better college career.
He's arguably the best Big Ten receiver
ever.
What do you want?
All time.
Like, that's real. Like, it's absolutely real. It's weird.
For a conference not known for passing, he is up there. Like, come on now.
Well, and like I saw the Ohio State fans. Like, there were a couple of the Ohio State fans that said, "I confess,"
Okay.
But then there were also some that'll be like, well, Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, we don't care about that.
Well, he's still going to have a better career than him.
You know what one of the greatest strawman arguments in the history of mankind is, and we've all been there before. You're having a conversation with somebody, Neil, just for shits and giggles. Well, you're a Marlins fan. Well, you're a Habs fan. You're an Ohio State fan. Well, I don't know what that has to do with the conversation, but for the sake of an argument, you know what? I now declare myself Marlin free. I'm no longer. How does that change the facts of the matter? Like it always blows my mind when somebody like goes down that. Well, of course Neil's going to say that. Neil works with Woodward. I fired Neil. He's gone. He no longer works for Neil for Woodward Sports. He's gone. I have that power. No, I don't. I have that power. Neil's gone. He no longer works here. Neil, would that change your opinion? No. Like it. Sometimes people that kind of logic. Well, I would expect that from a so-and-so fan. Okay, I now declare myself no longer a fan. How does that change the facts of the matter? Because it's very difficult for a lot of people to look at facts. Facts aren't for everybody. They really aren't.
They're not. All right, you guys ready to rock? Top 5 Wednesday. Why is it a top 5 list?
Because it's half as boring as a top 10 list.
And made life infinitely more difficult for us with this. This was the most debated.
It's one of our hardest lists yet.
It's one of the most difficult ones we've ever done here. Top 5 white people songs. You know, they play them in all the weddings, the bars, on a slingshot. Games in arenas. I've noticed a very, very close cross correlation with like arena hits and whatever. So
there's one, like Guitar Hero changed this song for me forever. I'll just leave it at that. When the Guitar Hero thing came, I'll just leave it at that.
There you go. All right, so without any further ado, it is time for top 5 white people songs. Who's going? JB Smoove.
Jay Bizzle
hitting lead off, just like Ricky Henderson. JB,
get them top 5 white songs off.
What are your top 5 white people songs?
As you guys said, this was very, very difficult to do. I actually had to reach out to some people and see like which ones I feel like fit into this top 5.
JB,
too wild.
JB, who was the first white person you reached out to?
The first white person I reached out to was my girl, obviously.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Absolutely.
All right, but my top 5 list. Starting at number 5, you gotta have a little upbeat with your white hit list. You gotta do "Walk This Way."
I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, how can you not? How can you not? There. Number 4, Alanis Morissette. Ironic.
Good call too.
Yeah, that's it.
This is a very deep cut on that one.
That's a good pull.
Number 3, Thunderstruck from AC/DC.
Yep.
How can you not?
Yeah.
How can you not?
An arena anthem.
Another arena anthem, Sweet Caroline. Come on.
Oh, you know what time it is. Stop it.
I don't know how that became a thing.
The white people of Boston made it.
And it's everywhere now. And it's really, I don't get it.
That shit is.
I don't get
More
it.
on that in a second.
Because we get to do that.
Because of that.
And we feel like we have rhythm when we do something like that, though we don't.
So good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, man, that is more on Sweet Caroline, man.
It's so cringy.
At number 1, obviously, it's got Detroit in the lyrics. Don't Stop Believing from Journey. How
Beautiful.
can you not?
It was hard for that to not make
Just
my list.
Just a city boy.
Born and raised in South Detroit.
See, come on.
And you have to turn the sound down.
No, you got to cut the beat.
Yeah, so all
the
fans can jump in and feel like they're part of it.
Freddie Felt bringing up, quote, C.J. Barrymore's and white people soundtracks. The chat is going to be electric. I'm calling it right now. Freddie Felt, phone a white friend.
Phone a friend is crazy.
Yeah,
I had to.
You need a white consultation.
Yeah, I'm surprised JB didn't call me. I really am.
Yeah.
You like to hunt and fish, don't you?
All right, hey, JB Smoove, rock solid. As I knew it would be.
So JB, did Alex send his list?
Yes, he did.
Okay, all right. So we got 6 lists here.
Let's rip through the champs list. Generational Alex. He was so fired up yesterday that he had to get it in. All right, let's do this one. Top 5 for Generational Alex. Number 5, Sweet Caroline. Number 4, Rock and Roll All Night.
Wanna rock and roll all night. And Gene Simmons is a dick.
That is an ultimate. There was no representation of that one anywhere, and it is as white as it gets. Number 3, Bohemian Rhapsody.
I wanted to put that on my list.
fair.
I did.
That's fair.
I have another.
I did too.
I have another Queen song, but
number
definitely
2,
want to put that
Take
on.
on Me. Wasn't that the one with like the black and white drawn
So
cartoons?
needless to say, I'm waltzing in.
And then number 1, We Will Rock You.
Now, see you.
Flash, we are the champions.
Another one that can work with number 2, Take on Me, Take Me On. By, Franz.
Oh, yeah.
Fernandad.
Fernandad, yeah, that's my shit, boy.
I can't include
That's my
Queen. You guys may not know this about me. I absolutely love Queen. Like the Queen and Bowie song "Under Pressure" is like one of my favorite songs ever. Like I couldn't disrespect Queen. Does Queen deserve to be on that list? Yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
But I can't disrespect Queen.
Nobody would.
Queen has a lot of anthems.
If I told you guys when I was a kid, I had sports things all over my room except one thing, and I had a poster of Freddie Mercury up in my room. And think of my father, okay? You guys know my dad, right?
Yes.
I bet you can guess what he said when he saw that poster up.
Get that F word off.
You got it.
Yeah.
Direct quote. What the hell is that?
Jeez.
Freddie Mercury, get that off that wall. No?
Fair enough.
I like him, Daddy. Did you see your hero die to AIDS? That's great, Dad. That's awesome.
Oh, shit, man.
Thanks, Dad.
I love everybody in this room. I do. All right.
Going back to it, We Will Rock You checks all the boxes for white people. It's a very simple dance you can do, like quote-unquote There's like...
Come on.
Stomp, stomp, clap.
You stomp your feet.
Stomp, stomp, clap.
Come on.
And we feel like we're doing it.
Yes,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Literally.
So there you go.
More on that one in a second, too. But
More on that one in a
I
second.
think we got
no doubt.
BBR's list.
Yes.
BBR,
absolutely.
step up to the podium, big dog.
Alrighty, so as Neil alluded to earlier in the show, this spans decades. You could literally. I went more of the '90s and 2000s route, and so number 5, I have Fall Out Boy.
Look at how locked in Riley is for this too. He wants to break it down. He's going to give an analysis.
He's arching the back.
Yeah.
He's leaning forward.
All right, BBR. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. So 5, Sugar, We're Going Down Swinging. I just remember that like 8 years old.
That's a
10
younger white person, but still a white person nonetheless.
100%. Number 4, Wheatus, Teenage Dirtbag.
Yep. Again,
like for the '90s kids, like you know. Lit, My Own Worst Enemy. That was another one where like you're just at the party and you're just screaming the song.
Yep.
Yeah. You alluded to this one earlier. Josie's on a vacation far away. Like, come on, when that one hits, everybody.
Dude, people like stop what they're doing.
Exactly, to say that.
All the girls would run to the dance floor at the Wooden Nickel.
Yeah,
Then boom! Like all of a sudden they were at the dance floor.
When that line drops, like.
Yeah.
That's what white people do. They just like look around and they make eye contact with each other, and then everyone feeds off each other, and away they go.
And then
great one.
And then number 1, that D-bag Liam Gallagher.
But
he can make one. I've talked to many people that are in that like late 30s, early 40s range. Oasis Wonderwall was the song of the 90s.
There was the other one, Neil, you might remember, Don't Look Back in Anger.
Yeah.
Okay, because it has the chant. So Sally can wait. That was, but I think Wonderwall has more staying power.
100%.
I agree with
and
that.
I think it's very underrated as a white person anthem. Yeah. But it's got a good chorus that we can sing to.
Correct. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We like simple.
You do.
We do. Like if you have simple elements to it, then we're all about it.
All about it.
But that's the way we are as people, right? Like we think, no, we are. Like that's as white people, that's how we are. Like look at pizza. We all get the same, pepperoni pizza, but we can get dip cups and make it different.
Right,
mine's different because I have a different dip cup. So that's the way we work. Very, very solid. Wonderwall was a big omission by the Streets. I never even considered it, never thought about it. And it makes a case for number 1.
That's a really strong suggestion. It really is.
No, it was absolutely great.
It smells like Teen Spirit.
GS.
Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah.
So many.
GSC, Hold On for One More Day, Wilson Phillips.
Oh.
No, it is. It's great. T Twirt, Neil's acting like he ain't white.
Okay.
That appears to be that way. Yes. Soccer Night in Detroit, honorable mention. You'll Never Walk Alone. Oh, the Liverpool thing. Yeah, dude.
Geez. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. KG.
Yes. Honorary white for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. I was so excited to do this list. At number 5, I have Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
Yes!
I told you I was going to pop
Yes!
you. I told you I was going to pop you.
Oh, my God.
This was one of the first songs that I seen white people, in your terms, the physiology change.
Yeah.
Like, no, for real. Y'all turn into fucking zombies when this shit come on. What? Nothing wrong with me. Like, y'all get to tripping, bro.
Nothing wrong with me.
You're like jumping through tables and shit. Like, this is the mosh pit original right here.
Dude,
man.
even at the start.
WWE.
Hit the thank you.
Dude, that changes us.
It does. Like, seriously, man. All-time great white anthem.
Nothing wrong with me.
Literally, Bill's Mafia listens to that every Sunday. I promise you.
Great pull.
Hey, no, that's my shit. I told you I was going to pop you.
You
want
to talk about Mosh Pit, though? When Killing in the Name of by Rage came on, every alarm in the bar went off. There's going to be a fight. It's coming in about a minute.
Big facts. At number 4, I have 1,000 Miles from Vanessa Carlton. A song so good that the Wayans brothers made a whole movie off of it. And you know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight.
Making my way downtown.
Right, stop it. Come on now.
KG, like, we talked about this yesterday. You were a DJ.
I was.
And so you would take, like, white people anthems and keep it in your back pocket.
Of course.
Dude, the black
That's
community.
how I got tips some nights.
The black community's done a great job of isolating white people anthems and using them.
And you know it's a good white anthem if black people also gravitate to it. So
Yes.
I also base my list off of this as well.
Is the black community ashamed when they lean into some of the white people anthems?
It depends on the anthem.
Okay.
KG,
yes and no is the answer.
KG, when I saw that, though, I literally thought it was that song by the Proclaimers. The da-da-da-da. I would walk 500 miles.
No, that was good too. That was good too. At number 3, I have Backstreet's Back by the Backstreet Boys. Because I mean, it's a staple.
It never got the credit as a white person anthem. It's
real.
No, but it does today.
But it is.
Today it does.
Yes.
Because the resurgence of Backstreet Boys and that song in particular, that song literally got them a residency in Vegas. Like
Yes,
literally
it did.
at the dome.
How do you not feel good when you hear that song
It's
as
a
a
good
white
song.
person?
It is a good song. I was against boy bands coming up, but as an adult, I appreciate some Backstreet's
Nice.
Back. I do. At number 2, like you said, We Will Rock You.
Simple dance.
It's simple. I mean, one of the originators of Okay, I Can Feel Like I Have Rhythm Too.
Yes.
So with the stomps
100%.
and the
Stomp,
claps,
stomp,
and it
clap.
just works, man. One of the originators of the white anthem. Shout out to Queen. And at number 1, Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline.
Yes.
I know
How
the
can you
effects
not?
of this song right here. I DJ'd for about 5 years. And when I tell you, when this shit came on, the youngest child from 2-3 years old to the oldest adult at like 98 to 100, they would know all the words to this song and they would sing it. And dropping the beat on the bop bop bops is some of the best Nirvana you could possibly ask for.
No, it absolutely is. Rock solid,
Thank
KG.
you, man. Thank you.
Bodies hit that.
I told you I was gonna pop you. With that one.
Riley with Wonderwall at number 1 and you with Bodies hit the floor on the list. Those were the two aces. Absolute aces.
I can't compare. Wow.
Steve Lehman, Friends in Low Places, Detroit Arrow, Anything Uncle Cracker.
I forgot.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
It was.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Better Make Somebody's List.
Y'all lucky I couldn't get to Limp Bizkit. There was a Limp Bizkit shit so I wanted to throw in there too.
Sean Belesian. Nitty Gritty. Neil very much embraces his whiteness and leans into it. But then also there's Neil's from the Yak. I'm not from the Yak. I'm good in the Yak. There's a difference.
Yes.
Confirmed.
Yes,
good
you
in
are.
the Yak.
And people got to check in with you.
They do, 100%. Detroit Arrow, Limp Bizkit, Rolling, and Nookie.
I'll
right.
Yeah, I probably would have put them both on there.
Now, Sean Belesian, I'm curious to hear your list. As a
he's
man
gonna
that
have a great
as
list.
a man that worked in the bar industry, around the same time I worked in the bar industry. You have data from the streets. you have real life data experience. Sean Belizean's top 5 white person.
You know what? I don't think I did anything crazy. Boston. That
more than a feeling.
That song's a banger to this day, though. I don't care. 50 years later, I will never understand the Mr. Brightside thing, but it is.
But it is.
It is.
Right.
Like
just because you don't understand,
I don't understand.
Mean it isn't so.
The dude's literally crying about he knows his chick is banging guys behind his back and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
The Here I Go.
That's a good song for Michigan fans. All right, moving on.
The Here I Go Again on My Own
Here
thing.
I go again on my own.
That's the dude in his Firebird.
Yeah.
You know,
T-tops.
He just got fired from his job. Here I go. I'm going to be all right, man. I'm going to be all right. All the small things, people go nuts over that. The whole Blink 182 thing, it's Freebird. Like
it is.
I'm not
Freebird.
overthinking it.
It is Freebird.
Like that. Freebird just is. It is. That's like the ultimate. Everything about that song, and the fact that it's
more.
Like,
everyone's talking more than a feeling.
do you like Guitar Hero? That was like when I aced More Than a Feeling on Guitar Hero, I had a sense of pride that I'm actually ashamed of. Like, literally. I got the perfect
Don't be
scores.
ashamed of your white
No,
pride.
I was actually ashamed of it, KG. I was. That was the first day of my life. Like, you know what? I don't know if I like being white. The first day of my life.
In reaction to Here I Go Again on My Own, Freddie Phelps. Going down the only tone I've ever known. Yeah. So I do like that one. That one was pretty good. Detroit Arrow. Apparently CMU is one of the only places that does so effing good during Sweet Caroline. Because everywhere I go, people look at me weird when I yell that out at the bar. So there's that one out there as well. CSM, it's a generational song, Neil. Mr. Brightside, I guess.
I don't.
They just started doing it one day.
I've
been a Michigan fan.
I don't get it.
They just started doing it one day.
It's really cringy to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Like you said, the lyrics to the song is like, all right, bro, like you cucking out right now, like,
dude, you are a cuck. Yeah. Like legit. Like,
Nitty Gritty's disappointed. No Tom Petty free falling. That was very white. I feel like at best that's an honorable mention.
Listen, that whole like Full Moon Fever. That is just it's chock full of white. It is. It's chock full of white.
Yep, you're right. Moni got snubbed. Moni.
There is one snub that I literally want to make a trade off of my list for, but we'll let Neil
all right. Let me do this one. All right, my top 5 white people song list. And in my show research, shout out to Jaden Clater's Apple Music playlist that was called, quote, Songs That Get White People Turned. He had them all.
He had them all.
He literally had them all. Jaden Clater, Apple Music, iMusic list. Songs that get white people turned. All right, number 5, anything Def Leppard.
Yeah.
I don't think that any one Def Leppard song's better than the other. I just think they have the same effect on white people.
That is a
number 4, and I'm surprised by this one, YMCA.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, is it a white anthem? It's more of a rainbow anthem.
Look around an arena on the dance cam whenever they play it and tell me it's not a white
Go to a wedding.
I would argue that Apache is more of a white anthem than YMCA, but I do get your point.
Yeah. Speaking of white people weddings, number 3, Old Time of Rock and Roll. It's the only time. It's the only time it's played. But if you and KG, you were a DJ. If you have a segment of old people that aren't dancing,
exactly.
You kept old Bob Seger in your back pocket.
You absolutely
and you only get to play that card once as a DJ, but you play it when you feel like you need to.
I actually did a valet event with Bob Seger, and he was very, very generous. So shout out to Bob Seger.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's a good person.
He really
Real
is.
good person.
Number 2, We Will Rock You for all the other reasons given before, and number 1. Living on a Prayer.
Got to.
Now, it has to be after 1 a.m., but before 1:30 a.m. If you slide it into that slot, white people will lose their shit. All right? Like they'll all dance to all these songs that we've talked about. But if you slot Living in a Prayer from 1 a.m. to 1:30, it's a wrap.
No, that's a fact.
Give it a shot. Yep.
I will say this, all right, as a Queen fan, and Neil, you may or may not remember this. Another one bites the dust, right?
Yeah.
The Lions got off to a great start.
Crazy.
You guys have probably heard about this, and here's a YouTube homework assignment. There was a Detroit Lion player named Jimmy Spider-Man Allen who did his own version of Another One Bites the Dust for the Lions because the Lions got off to a great start that year.
Yeah.
And he did his own version. There wasn't a human being that wasn't singing the Lions version of that song for about a 1 month period.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And then the Lions went Lions, and everything started to fall apart. There was about a 1 month period where that was the most white song, pound for pound, for about a month that I ever remember. Everybody sang that song. Everybody.
That's insane.
Really, the only universal people, really the only universal omission that people are talking about in the chat right now is the Macarena.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
I thought about putting that
definitely
on there.
a white anthem.
Yeah.
I do have one trade to announce.
Okay.
I would like to trade out We Will Rock You by Queen as my number 2 for, and I don't know how we all missed this as Detroiters, it's the final countdown. Come on, bro.
I feel like that's
It's the Pistons
I
anthem.
know, but I feel like it had a gap where it fell off. You know, I feel like Big Back Riley's generation, like they know they hear it at like the Pistons during the playoffs or whatever, but they just don't get it, and it's not their fault. It's just because Final Countdown never had like a rebirthing later on.
I don't know.
That's my interpretation.
Now that like we're doing this, there are so many songs, and somebody brought up Macarena, and I can't help but think of the Stevie Wonder song, "My Eyes Don't Cry No More."
Yeah.
And they would all get up and they had, how did you all learn this dance? And what is it
Doing
called?
the hustle, man.
It was
I
like
won't cry.
the white
I
hustle.
won't
That's
cry no
exactly
more.
what it was.
Dun.
Yeah, there it is.
I missed that
KG.
song.
And people would go,
I heard that in a minute.
come on, you got to dance to
Oh,
it.
that,
And I
at
was
the
like,
Black Barbecue, that's coming on. You know
I
that's
know.
coming
I
on.
heard that
like,
in a minute.
KG, how did they all learn it? And they would get mad at you. They were like, "Why don't you do it?" I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's best
was
to
there a
stay off the
class?
floor.
Did I miss
Yeah.
the class? But they would all do this dance, and I'd go, "How the fuck do you all know this?"
There's no training for it. You just get up and you just start doing the moves.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to explain.
Oh,
even Riley, though.
Riley back
Even
here.
Riley.
No, I wasn't in school that day. I don't know.
Big Back Riley will teach you after the show is over.
No, we won't.
Thomas Perry, Beastie Boys, Intergalactic, Shad
that's another one.
216.
Get that.
Disappointment has been felt. No mention of Party in the USA. That was like 7 on my list. It was. It
Party
was
in
like
the USA.
7.
Which
it was,
version?
It was too difficult.
The Miley Cyrus
yeah,
version?
Miley.
Okay,
You gotta go with Miley.
It was a difficult, arduous list to do. It was very, very difficult. All right, KG, we'll ride off on this one. JB, the away fan, and I want your response to this. The Whites are kind of goated at music.
Yeah. Y'all also still, but yes, y'all been goated at music though. I mean, nobody's doubted that. You absolutely goated at music.
We're definitely goated at getting the contract money from it.
Yeah, that part too.
We're very goated at that
Like
one.
you think back, like all jokes aside, you think like I love Bo Diddley, all right, and Chuck Berry. Like not enough people talk. And you have Pat Boone doing songs by them for the white folk. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
bro.
man.
Elvis is all I need to say.
Right,
bro.
come on.
and
Like,
no disrespect to Elvis, but come on now.
Like the Bo Diddley.
Yeah.
Like you could put that. I might listen to it on the way home today. Right. That's good shit. And we just took it and said, "Oh, we'll clean that up for you.
Yeah, I know.
We'll do it the right way."
Yeah, I
I
know,
mean,
that was the
that's
time
real.
period.
That
Oh,
happened.
I can't believe we're still doing this, and we're like locked in right now, and there's like a bunch going on still.
We even got Caleb speaking here.
So KG, what about this one? All right. Big Con 51 said no real Slim Shady. I think the problem with that being a white anthem is that it hit across all.
It did
too much, right?
It did, yeah. I would say
like
so.
the black community loved that song.
No, we did for sure.
Like,
Still sing it.
It just it had too much mass appeal for it to be quote whites only.
I think that's fair.
Okay, that's where I wanted to go. Lose Yourself got snubbed, and
That's more of a Detroit anthem than a white anthem. It's a white anthem, but it's more of a Detroit white anthem. But
and Cotton Eye Joe getting some love.
Oh man,
also.
they all love a Cotton Eye
That's my
Joe. Let
honorable
me tell
mention.
you.
Yeah,
let me tell you.
Cowboy from Kid Rock is another song. It had its window.
Cowboy.
I
I didn't
think
want
it
to
had
put
the
any
staying
Kid Rock.
power
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
the Kid Rock
It
gets
had
no
its
love
window.
here,
It
but
had
put him
its
on the
window.
list.
Blow
no
Me
love,
in the
but-
super chat. How did you miss All-Star by Smash Mouth. That was in my top 10.
You're
It
an All-Star.
100%
Yeah, come on,
was.
bro.
Dante 151, my 5. Number 5, The Metal. Number 4, I'm All Right. Number 3, My Worst Enemy. Number 2, All the Small Things. Number 1, Buddy Holly. Jay Wiley, Hold the Line by Toto is a hit. How is Freebird not on every list from Detroit, D.C.? So,
All right, guys.
there you go. All right, that's it. Sorry.
Bye.
Damn, we
Well,
went overtime.
yeah,
Well, see you later.